How you doing, Zen Joe?
Is that your Zen song?
Yeah, you gotta hum, get in your zen bag.
I don't think it's usually as melodic as that, though. I think it's usually more of a drone.
Low frequency, little tone.
Yeah. But I mean, remix it, man. It's your world. It's your Zen.
It's your Zen.
It's your space.
Two non-Zen.
That's the problem. That's been the problem with America. And a white man is telling me how I can find inner peace.
You're right. Pardon me.
Man. Let me add my little sauce to it, Parks. Thank you very much.
Oh, man.
How y'all doing?
Good. Pretty good. I'm tired, but I'm good. I'm here.
Y'all had too much fun this weekend?
Yeah. I'm back outside.
Yo, as a man,
like yo.
it's like a guilty feeling that comes with like admitting to fun that you had.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a fun time.
Yeah.
A weekend of just being.
Why
out.
is that?
You weren't
terrible.
working? You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like,
That is true.
damn, I wasted all that time having fun
Yo,
and
it's
not getting
even,
to the bag?
Yo, we keep fun a secret. Like, I'm not even
No,
just
you're
talking
right.
about women.
That's
It's
real.
like from people.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You notice every time you say, what y'all do? Oh, yeah.
That is true.
Don't nobody come in here, yo, I had a blast doing it. Nah.
Yeah. We're not allowed.
Unless the blast included your girl or your family, then you like, yeah. But you just had a blast with your niggas, you be like, no, ain't nothing.
Like, what's...
That's crazy. That's true, yo.
But, like, what's, like... a lot of men maybe don't even know...
I never thought of it.
What's fun for them. Like, you'll eventually bump into one of them chicks that are really, like, trying to get to know you. And she'll start asking, like, good questions, like, what do you find fun, like, when you're alone? Just
leisure time.
Yeah. Name 5 things that... Yeah, one of those. And you'd be stumped for a little bit.
It's company.
I used to have fun in our Monopoly games.
Yeah,
till I
it's company.
was beating the living daylights out of you guys and y'all stopped coming over. I used to have fun playing spades until we was beating the living day. Yo, let me pause this for a minute. If anybody out there knows Chris Paul, because I don't. So why are you talking about him?
Talking about you?
He's Chris Paul, nigga.
Yo, if anybody out there knows Chris Paul, Shaka, this applies to you. Jeff Robinson, this applies to you. Any of you Atlanta niggas that, like, word keep getting back to my phone somehow about y'all spades game. It's a mistake. Must be the wrong number.
Why is it on your phone?
I don't know. Niggas keep telling me that Chris Paul give it up in spades. He see anybody in spades. He bet whatever in spades. I ain't seen Chris Paul. Where the fuck is Chris Paul?
Phoenix.
Trying to win a championship.
That's it.
Doing what he should be doing.
Not playing
But on a
spades.
spade table?
Them no looks don't work.
Fam.
No
Beat the living daylight out of Chris Paul on a spade. Hey, Chris Paul, whenever you get a break, if you know Chris Paul, get the memo to him. Me and my dad are looking for you. You and your partner.
I don't know, man. He's a team player.
Fucking Chris Paul.
He dish him out.
Might be nice.
Yeah.
Me and fucking Roxy ran through the basketball players at
y'all
the...
did.
Yes, we did.
No, y'all didn't.
What you mean we didn't?
I think I was in the championship.
Was he there?
I beat you. I think I was in the championship.
No, because I didn't make it to the championship.
I know why. Because I was sitting across the table from you bitch ass
Why
nigga.
was you there? How'd you get there?
I went with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why was you playing?
Because I went with you. And why was I winning? Remember that I had
Niggas always come with me and stab me right in the back.
Nah, my partner made me lose. Stupid motherfucker.
That'd be the worst.
Yo, I ain't know him. We ain't you.
Listen to man.
Some
fun.
kid. I ain't even know the dude. He came with he was somebody's man.
I don't know.
We got a team. We beat Joe and Roxy, and they was playing overs. And you know, Freeney and them. Shout out to Freeney. He's pretty good at the game.
I don't think that wasn't Freeney. That was Dwayne Wade shit, I think.
It was Dwayne Wade's game. We played
but y'all
Freeney
played
and them
Freeney.
in the championship.
Freeney, another one that's my son on the spade table. I ain't gonna hold you,
I've cracked
man.
this muffin a few.
All right, but go ahead.
Yeah. It's all right. Do your thing.
Fun.
Spades is fun. Any competitive, for the most part, for men,
Yeah.
competitive shit is fun for us. We can sit there, literally. We can play spades. That's why the Monopoly games be so intense, because it's competition. That's why we love sports.
What's fun when you're alone?
PS5, nigga.
It depends on the person at that point. Some niggas is just different, but
I was just thinking the other day. I'm going to say this, and I'm fine, so don't wonder. I'm living with my mom. I was like, I had this fleeting thought.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know what I miss about living alone? You know what you can't do when you don't live alone?
yell when you jerk off.
No, you can still do that. But why are you doing that? Why are you doing
Because you gave it up.
No, you know what you can't do when you don't live alone? You know what's one of the joys of living alone? You get to be depressed.
Okay, I guess.
I'm serious.
That's a joy.
The ability to? Do you know how many people run around having to mask depression?
I can see what you. I think
So
I
when
think
you're-
I know where
so
you're going.
when you're-
with it.
You worded it wrong.
No,
bro.
I didn't.
You said, yo, one of the joys of living alone is getting to be depressed.
No, is the ability
to just sulk.
to just be
I feel
depressed.
I understand where you're taking it. You worded it kind of crazy.
You worded it a little nuts, but I get
Well,
it.
I understand what
but
you're
that
saying.
was the thought.
I get it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You can't sulk.
Because you got to hide
your
that.
room.
You can't sulk
Even if you in
you're
your
not
room
alone,
too long,
yo.
yo, you okay? You been up there all day. Like,
You can't just sulk alone.
No.
And as men, sometimes you need a good
Sulking.
place to sulk.
Yeah, maybe pace. Maybe do a little pacing.
fucking,
a little
sometimes you
sulking.
need a good place to cry. Fucking sulk. Sometimes you just got to go all out.
Yeah, these little bastards keep talking to the black screen instead of calling a therapist. So clearly I'm on to something. Them niggas get that little black screen out.
Yo, they let
and
it get it
let
up.
you know how they are feeling at the moment. Listen, never let your ex-friends bring you down. It's like, whoa. Why don't you call that person? Yo,
Nah, they hope
why
they
don't
see
you-
it. They hope they see it.
Nah, that black screen
It's different,
today
though.
is
Black
dangerous,
screen.
yo.
It is though.
You don't see them?
Yes.
Yeah, I said
Nah,
yes.
they go nuts.
I didn't know it existed. I didn't. I promise you. Until like 9 months ago, I didn't know that shit existed.
The black screen?
Yeah. No, the expressing every single emotion you feel through the screen.
Yeah, man, live your entire life
Yeah,
through the screen.
I didn't know
so
that.
yeah, you got that come with it.
This how I know I'm old. Know how I get the black screen?
Take a picture of your leg.
I do like this.
I've done that before too.
No, yeah.
How are you
I don't-
supposed to do it?
That ain't how you supposed to do it.
How you do it? Ice.
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
do
you
that
use
shit.
Instagram.
All right, I'm not doing this with y'all right now. Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? 505.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 505 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored or lowly favored host.
No Joe Budden.
Here with a few more round of applause, man. Here with a few really cool people. Sparks is here. Ish is here. Ice is here. Corey is here. The young boys is in the back. Well, Erickson ain't really young, but y'all back there.
He
is
young.
young, yeah.
He young.
How old's Erickson?
28.
He said that shit was some bass.
Yeah.
Oh, he is kind of young still.
Yeah, he's still young.
Yeah, you still a young boy.
Why the fuck he seems so wise?
Because he's quiet.
Because he's quiet. Gotta watch those quiet. How's everybody doing? What's up? How y'all feeling?
Chilling, man. Great. Feeling great.
Straight.
How are you?
Excellent.
How was your weekend?
Great.
Fun.
My weekend was good.
Fun.
Had super fun.
Had some fun.
Had a
man.
blast.
Back shows is back, so I went outside.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you go?
I went to Wale started his tour in Philly Sunday night.
All right.
So I shot down to there, checked it out. And our guy Chill was the opener, so
Shout out to
I
Chill.
went super early. I don't usually
Friend
do
of the
that.
show.
So I went there to check. So I went to see the openers, and I'm a fan of another artist from a show.
Oh, yeah? Who you got?
Yeah.
You got a sleeper?
I might play him as a sleeper, but he's new to me. Guap Dad 4000.
Oh, okay. Well,
Never. I didn't know anything about him, and we were just in the back chopping it up.
How have you not heard him before?
Never came across my radar.
Because you could not have heard something.
Yeah,
But he's into all like the younger music, so I would think that it would have
Yeah.
passed his radar at some point.
never did. Only thing I ever knew about him was from what you said when you were on Clubhouse Heavy before. You were like, yo, he's one of my favorite dudes because he's the way he give it up.
Oh, he's a personality for sure.
Yeah.
I'm talking to dude and I'm like, yo, this dude's hilarious. And then I enjoyed his set. So I was like, oh, you got some kind of fire ass music here. Went and checked it and yeah.
Nice.
And enjoyed the Wale show. He did his thing.
That's an underrated part about the world being open is discovering new artists from shows or from a DJ playing the shit somewhere and you Shazam it or something like.
Just hearing new shit.
Outside though, seeing how it feels and looking at how it makes other people feel.
Yeah, and texting your man about it to tell him about the new artist and like giving somebody praise, like but reading it as a text.
I'm sorry.
What?
Cause Ice got put on the Guap Dad and he hit me, but he was excited, yo. Like
I said, yo, your man is ill, yo. You was right. This nigga's dope. And I'm a fan now.
And then I paused to figure out who we was talking about for a minute, but as I was doing it, I said to myself, oh, look at Ice giving praise to someone.
Oh,
but what? See, as men, why we can't do that?
I give praise,
Because we're never allowed to be sad.
I give praise.
Nah, but Guap Dad was cool.
He's dope, man.
Oh, because Ice gave me such a rave review of the concert that I went with him the next night. And I don't really miss Wale when he's in town.
He did Philly both?
He did Philly and then New York.
No.
Oh, okay.
So
No,
I
wasn't
personally, I go
Philly.
to, anytime, I told Wale this, I go to his Philly shows, no matter what. That's damn near a home show for him.
Yeah.
And you.
But he give it up at a Philly show. So I'm like, I don't miss Philly. New York crowds, y'all know how I feel. New York crowds, everybody too cool to enjoy the show.
Facts.
Don't nobody really, everybody want to just stand back and look good. Mm-hmm. It's not the same.
Nah, Philly gives it up.
Philly give it up.
Unless you're bad. Then they're gonna give it up.
Unless
they're
you're
going to
bad.
kill you.
So that was why I enjoyed it. I'm like, I'm going to Philly. And I told Joe, I said, yo, this shit was kind of ill. I'm going to fuck with it the next night in New York. And we went out last night.
Too cool?
Definitely too cool.
That's all right.
It's New York.
Same openers and everything?
Yeah.
Nice.
He had Cam Wallace was the other artist.
Not familiar.
It felt good to see openers that you were unfamiliar with, like to hear music for the first time. You were absolutely right about that. We were early in there, and we were up top, so it felt good to see the crowd as they came in.
How was the crowd? Was it packed out?
Well, when we got there, it wasn't the emptiest, but it was kind of empty. We was early.
Yeah.
But as the night progressed, by the time Wale hit the stage, great crowd, full down bottom,
nice,
kind of packed up top,
nice,
packed enough.
That's good to hear you. I miss fucking concerts.
So that felt good, especially as a former performer, just to watch the run of show. Like when they running late, I was getting mad that I didn't see the DJ setting up and shit. Hey, that first opener, the DJ hopped off from behind the DJ booth and was hype manning for a second. Mm-hmm. And then ran back to DJ.
That's dope.
See, I missed that. I missed the guy that has to wear a few different hats. Parsha used to do that for me sometimes when you were, until you got them Budweisers in your system. There are not enough meetings about when you got them Budweisers in your system. You start juggling the hats. You start taking them chips off, flinging them shits.
Fuck this hat.
But yeah, that was good to see, right? The people coming out and support Guap Dad, it was good to see him. Good to see a West Coast guy on the East Coast.
Getting love.
And how you going to acclimate? Well, no. How you going to get the love?
And he did it.
Earning the love.
He did
Earning the love.
Sure.
Yo,
New York crowd, we don't know your music. What's your segue like? What are you doing in between the break? What's your crowd interaction like? What's your stage presence like? He gave it up. He danced. He
jumped
joked
down in the crowd.
I was going to say,
he was personable.
He seems like he'd probably do a little stage dive.
Had great segues.
Funny shit to me was he had like a call and response. He said, when I say something, y'all say this. And it wasn't loud enough. He was like, you know what? I forgot. I'm in New York. Yeah. And it worked. It worked. And like everybody bust out laughing and then he said it again. Everybody was with him. Like just knowing that, you know what I'm saying? A little shit like that.
Or how to be charismatic to get the crowd on your team.
Yeah.
And he was that.
He was definitely that.
Shout out to Guap Dad. And then Wale comes out. Listen, so I learned a few things about me, and I'll speed this up a little bit because we do have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
It's tough to like go out at night without planning to go out at night. Like,
What you mean?
You get tired.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get a nap.
You get sleepy as hell.
You gotta get a nap.
I'm in there tired as
We was
shit.
in there like
I'm not.
Come on, Wale. You gotta.
I can't do rapper time. Nigga, I text you earlier and asked you what time you was in that stage.
You know it's always a lie.
I know. But I asked for the rapper time.
Yeah.
So he goes out there at 10:40. I couldn't stay long, but I noticed that Wale always gets me out the house.
He puts on a good show though.
Yeah, he does.
He's got a lot of slaps.
Yo, the music is good. You know what I'm
But he
saying?
also
Like,
knows how to
And he
perform.
does,
though.
and he does a good show.
Yeah.
And he has great music. Wale, I love. I love Wale. His man. His man.
Who's his man?
I don't know his man.
He's talking about Wale's. He's like hype man / he sings like on his records that had R&B features.
Okay.
This guy Trey, he does the singing.
Oh, okay.
He's been with him. Like I said, I don't miss a Wale tour, so he's been with him the last 5 tours probably.
Okay.
Probably longer.
And my issue is not with him, because I don't know him.
Good dude,
But
by the
they
way.
TV tracks were without the vocals of the R&B.
The original feature.
So now your man is put in a tough spot
That's really tough.
on Wale records. So
Yeah,
now
when-
your man is singing Matrimony as Usher. Your man is singing the fucking Drake hook. He's singing the Miguel,
Yeah.
the Miguel hook. Like Wale got features, dog.
He does.
I'm already sleepy.
He's got a Rihanna feature. You know what I'm saying? Like
I ain't gonna keep watching him
So, other than-
sing. I'm yawning, nigga, because I'm tired. Put the fucking Drake vocals back in the song, please. Put the Miguel vocals back. Have your man sing, because he was doing a crowd interaction thing anyway. He was doing a great job.
Right. That's a difficult thing. Like, and that's not disrespect to him. That's a very difficult thing to be asked to cover this entire fucking gamut of vocal tones and pitches. Like, I'm sure he would probably be better served if he was just doing harmonies underneath Drake shit or whoever else is.
Yo, these records are recognizable.
yeah,
like
monster record.
we
So-
know these records. So just the texture of your voice coming in
Yeah.
is not.
It feels
Yeah.
like when
changes the song.
we play the replays.
Yeah, like Jeremiah. Yeah.
Which we never played that Positive K
We
replay.
didn't.
I want to hear it.
You ain't play it?
Yeah. Come on.
Positive K, the rapper Positive K.
You know the song.
I got a man Positive K.
You know the song.
And we're not we are starting with this. I want to hear it. I want to hear it because we missed it last week.
Yeah, we haven't done a replay.
Positive
K.
K. Y'all wasn't born.
They don't know that. Yeah, no, they don't know that.
All right,
But it's a classic.
It is.
it is a classic. All right.
So y'all didn't stay for the whole Wale set. You left early.
Yeah, I went over to Black Burger. Got me a double bacon with a black and white, some fries, and I took my hot ass to bed.
I ain't mad at
Hit
you.
that OnlyFans.
Slept like a kid.
Oh my god! Oh my! Did I cuddle up? Wait. Hey, I'm sure Wale was killing shit.
You was killing shit too.
Yo, that was a run of. I thought I killed it. Anyway,
All right, here. This is hey Ish. This is I Got a Man re-recorded.
oh shit! Wait.
Nope.
Wait.
Come on, we're not doing this.
Nah,
Stop,
yo.
stop. This no, stop.
Nah,
yo.
stop, yo.
Yo,
No,
shout
stop,
to
yo.
Positive K, man.
Nah, yo. Yo, what happens?
They sped the song up mad fast.
No, that's him. No, that ain't they sped the song
the
up.
song is mad fast.
He did that.
I know. I'm not saying who did it. The shit sounds like Eminem rapping.
But why he lost his own cadence?
The song used to be mad slow.
No, it wasn't. It was 103.
That tempo felt about the same.
They just could ride a beat back then. he is fucking that track up.
The girl.
I can't lie today, yo. I'm not here to lie, but I'm not here to yell. I can't yell. All right, enough Positive K, man. Where we at? And shout out to Wale.
It's a classic hip hop song.
They ruined that fucking. Oh my god. Play it again.
No, man, I'm not playing it again.
All right, fine.
Not playing.
Yeah,
Shout
let
out to
the classics be classics.
Yeah, shouts to everybody.
Tell that to the people making them.
No,
Leave 'em
it's
alone.
their classic.
No,
they want to make
yeah.
it their classic.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Have a blast.
Yeah.
Have fun. Shout out to Positive K. Of
course.
I have the original. I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
That's fucked
part.
up.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't.
You're not getting paid off that.
I ain't getting my $2022 either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I bought the original. I don't care what you do with it today. I don't
somebody to
stream.
pay me for Pump It Up, even though you better.
Imagine.
The rules was a little different.
Nah, remember you showed
I
me.
ain't getting
You
paid
showed
where I'm
me
supposed to be getting paid.
some TV show used your shit. Remember?
I ain't got to remember they use my shit every other month.
No, not Pump It Up. It was some other
That
shit.
shit will-
You
oh,
was
yeah.
like, yo. I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, on Stars.
Yeah.
Caught him slipping. Caught him
caught
slipping
one.
on Stars. Yo, so
Sent that letter through?
a homegirl of mine hit me and was like, "Yo, it was the strangest thing. I was watching this show. I was watching the show last night. And I fell asleep and I woke up to your voice."
No, don't tell me.
And I said, "On a show?" She said, "Yeah, you the theme song for some show."
Oh, theme song?
Damn.
I said, "No, I ain't." She said, yes, you. I'm pretty sure this is you."
What song was it?
And then she played it. I ain't gonna say right now.
Okay. I gotta check.
Not right now.
Not right now.
It's the theme song, though? It wasn't just like an episode?
Nah, it's in all the episodes.
Oh, shit.
All the ones I saw. I checked a lot of them.
You got a nice little bag coming, buddy.
Yeah, that was me.
Yo, that's crazy.
Ice was the name of the show. No pun. Yeah, it took one of my
They
little
froze your
Slaughterhouse
ass
verses. Oh, no, buddy. I know that Slaughterhouse verse. I might have been high when I did it, but I remember it. God damn it.
Well, congratulations.
I was listening like, this nigga was going. I was like, damn, this shit match. I see why y'all did this. Thanks.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, they could do like Showtime and say, fuck off.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah. Them niggas, they got the good fair use lawyers.
Yeah, nah, the niggas that got lawyers on payroll.
Well, no, I got lawyers on payroll, but that don't mean when the lawyers get the lawyering.
No, it's
There's
$1 billion.
levels?
Yeah, it's levels of.
A lot of people out there that never got lawyers got some now. I can tell
Why you say that?
because I can tell. In the last few years, I can tell. You just got to be able to tell.
They just moving smarter, saying smarter shit.
There's lawyer shit in the game now, visible from people. People's actions now speak to. I can't say if you don't see, you don't see.
No,
Like,
I could see. I mean, it would be smart. It would
see
behoove
what you're
people
saying.
to get lawyers in the day and age where you're just posting shit on the internet, going crazy. Like you
Yeah.
might want someone that could say, "Yo, that
You see what happened with Tasha K and Cardi?
shit, you
Just
wanna
posting shit on the internet.
jump right into it."
I mean, we there.
Yeah, we did. We bumped into it. Cardi B wins $1.25 million defamation lawsuit against YouTube blogger Tasha K. I don't think that puts enough respect on Tasha K's name, like to just call her a YouTube blogger. She's doing really well. She's doing really well for herself, and she's pretty salacious. She say all the shit that celebrities don't want you to say, all of it. So she's grown rapidly, which is how you catch the eye of a Cardi B when you start saying things. The bigger you get, yeah, you kind of got to go through that. So I do want to try to be understanding because Tasha K wasn't the only one to run her mouth about Cardi B, but you was one of the loud voices.
That's all that matters.
Or you
I'm
might
like-
have been the biggest entity that was.
And according to Cardi B, I hit you through back channels and asked you to delete the post, please. And you put your dick on it. You put your clit on the table. Nah. Well, okay. We'll do it your way. I have mad time because I'm not doing an album.
And mad money.
And I have all the money in the world, so much so, you see me every month trying to give it away. I'm giving Offset money. I'm buying a house over here, a house over here. I'm paying for funerals. The actions tell you what people are on.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I had some money to just throw to these lawyers to eat this up for 2 years. This was ongoing for 2 years, 2019. And she won. And according to reports, Tasha K will pay over $2.8 million because she lost on all counts.
And from what
Attorney
I read,
fees, probably.
the number can increase because they still have to assess punitive damages.
Oh, this not including the punitive damages.
That's tough. That's tough. She's still relatively up and coming YouTuber,
Yeah.
content creator. That's tough.
Tough hurdle to get over.
Yeah, that's gonna set you back a little bit.
Oh, there it is now. Added in there. So now it's up to 3.8 with the punitive damages.
That's tough.
$4 million hit is rough.
It's tough when somebody hits you and asks you to take it down. Because you could have taken it down.
Because you could have been respectful.
But women hate each other. So why would you? That's tough.
It is tough.
And Cardi B went on about business as usual. Tasha K thanked all parties involved. She said this comes with the territory.
True.
This won't be the last.
The lesson does. The lesson does come with the territory.
Expound.
There's a lesson in that.
It's a lesson in
like
that.
you said, somebody hitting you through back channels the proper way, saying, hey, you know.
You went too far.
Yeah.
Could you stop?
At that point, you could say, you know what, all right, my bad.
Come to some mutual,
Just
at least like
something.
middle ground.
Yeah,
like,
something. But not, fuck out of here. No. Nigga, what you gonna do? I'm show you what I'm gonna do.
You think that,
This happens often, though.
but do you think
Actually.
if she would have known that she could potentially be liable for a $4 million payout, she would have treated this differently?
I'm pretty sure.
That's the lesson.
Probably.
And there's the lesson
That's
right
the
there.
lesson right there.
The next time, even if you say these things, the next time someone approaches you, or you might be even mindful of what you say.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say this goes back to the people hiring lawyers conversation. Is now maybe you listen to your lawyer when they say, "Yeah, you could say this, but don't say this.
Like
this
you
is
brought-
too far."
You brought up before, Joe, about World Star and Q. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Q.
How
My man.
They were already ahead of it. Like, yo, we know what we can and can't say. We have lawyers.
Yeah, because all of us call World Star.
Right.
Or call Q. When there was some shit up there that shouldn't have been up there.
So this could
Same
be
with
the
Vlad.
lesson here.
I mean, you've had these talks with people before.
Yo, again, even your last year that you've had, nigga, if you ain't getting no lessons, you might as well drop out of school.
I
Like
got some of the greatest ones.
Yeah, there you go.
I got some of the greatest ones. Actually, it's funny. Go ahead, no, y'all talk.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think that I mean, she running her own business.
Right.
The lesson's gonna come. That's what I told him. The lesson's gonna come. You in new territory, you in new ground. The lesson's gonna come. You just gotta basically how you eat them is how you eat them.
And how you bounce back. Like, how you learn from it.
Right.
Like, now you apply it going forward.
A lot of people don't understand that. You could live in Miami Lakes in a 2-bedroom and never get sued. Or you could live in that 70 million mansion and face lawsuits every month. It's on you. Which one you want to do? Exactly what it is. Of course, we all used to love and be proud. I'm never getting sued. I'm never getting sued until I realize that's what comes with big business. And I still stand on the fact that I don't do bad business and I don't get sued.
That just randomly popped up on my feed. I thought it was important to share because he's right. There are important lessons in that. A lot of people have to learn that same lesson with taxes. I've been having that conversation with people recently. As you grow,
They gonna tell your ass
you
up.
might, and you'll be mad at it. But why?
Some people would say those are good problems.
The goal is for you to continue to continue to grow. The problem going to still exist,
Yeah.
and it's not a problem. It's cost of doing business.
It is what it is. Yeah.
You there's no way around it. The more money you make, the more you'll learn what shit costs around out there. I've had this talk with some street pharmacists as of late. I've had this talk with a lot of y'all out there that just recently ran into a whole lot of money during this pandemic process. And y'all are saying to yourselves, yo, they coming to me, the taxes over here, they taxing it. And I'm saying, yeah, nigga. Well, what is there to discuss?
So you're just gonna get free money?
Nah,
No,
the
what
problem
happens
comes.
is-
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's just new.
Yep.
It's new territory, though.
Yeah.
And it's scary when you know
It's new.
you see the bill. You know
Think
what I'm
about
saying?
it. Think about it. A lot of people, tax time meant
Money
I'm
back.
getting money.
Correct. Correct.
That's really not how it went.
Yeah,
but that's just their living situations have put them so accustomed to tax time means I'm receiving money.
Correct.
They think it's a come up.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to tax season.
Yeah, that's what most of the country does.
Correct.
Most of the country
So
is
once you
W-2
hit a certain
employees.
level and you see, oh shit, no, I don't want tax season to come. No, or you start learning what's really going on out there. It's an eye opener.
Like if you really getting money back, it says something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging nobody, but when you start,
but you are.
no.
Well, no, I used to see
I'm joking.
posts on Twitter saying that, like, y'all bragging about y'all getting refunds back, but that's telling me everything I need to know. Like, and those who understood that knew exactly what they were saying.
And no disrespect, obviously.
Definitely no disrespect. I'm just saying that's how people are looking at it. Like, if you're excited to get a refund back, you might not be making
a certain dollar amount,
or what you think you're making. Like, you might think, I'm killing it right here.
We're not about to Eric Adams this motherfucker.
About to do what?
We're not about to Eric Adams this shit.
Yeah, no. Y'all get what I was saying,
Well,
right?
I do understand what you're saying.
But I couldn't Eric Adams that because I've had down years as a rapper where I was envious of the people that were getting money back because I couldn't, and I was envious of the people that had to pay money. I was far from both. So I can never look at that.
It's a middle ground. It's a middle ground. Where
we come from a place where we know too many niggas that's hiding it all.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing in nobody name.
True.
That's a fact.
So, yeah, great if you getting money back. Great if you paying.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the niggas that's just trying to get their name legitimized enough to be on books.
Some niggas want to pay.
Yo, we was just talking. Who was I talking to? Was it you or was it you? Oh, I was talking to you, Ice. And he was just talking about a cop trailing him coming back from Philly. And all them games that just go on when a cop is trailing you for no reason. And he said, boy, it feel good to have a license. Good to be legit.
Privilege. It's a privilege.
And I stopped and paused. I'm like, oh, no, he's absolutely right. I forgot. Just that fast, I forgot. But boy, we used to be paranoid.
Fam, it's times where that, I peeped them. It's times where seeing that, you damn near start making your phone calls. You know what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, fuck.
I used to just sit and wait for the second and third cop to pull up. I wasn't even fighting nothing.
Yeah,
I'm talking about before the lights went on.
I used to get my cigarette in real quick.
Yeah. Like, I said, you know what? Let me switch the lane. Let me see something. Because it was an all black joint. So I'm like, let me switch. Switch the lane. He switched.
Pressure.
I'm like, all right. Let me switch back. I switched back. He switched back. I said, oh, I already know what this is. By the time he walked up to the car, I'm like, yo.
Oh, he pulled you over?
Yeah, he pulled me over.
He pulled his ass.
Pulled me over. And introduced himself, showed me he had his body camera on, and he was like, I stopped you because you were a little too close to that car in front of you. I know you did.
We got it, buddy.
Ask for the papers. Here you go. 2 seconds, came back. All right, I'm gonna let you off with a warning. Have a nice day. Yeah, you have a nice
thanks,
day
officer.
You have
Wow,
a nice day too.
you
sir.
are so kind.
I ain't had a
appreciate
seatbelt
you.
on. Like,
You
I was
were
literally
a
like this.
little too close to the car in front of you.
That's what he said.
Fam, I've had them niggas pull me over and say, yo, you was in the far left lane for more than 2 miles. The lane
had
is
that
only
one, too.
for passing.
Dog, up by the compound, I had the cop turn around and follow me down the hill, pull me over. I asked him, I said, why'd you stop me? He looked at the front of the car and said, oh, my bad. I thought your inspection sticker was a 6. I said,
I'm just color coded for a reason.
and
dog.
I said, but they're color coded. He was like, yeah, you know what? While I got you, just let me get your license, registration, insurance anyway.
While I got you.
Right.
While I got you.
That's exactly why I used to run away from them niggas.
Look, I done
catch
been
me.
through it. I had a cop stop me and tell me he saw me on my phone. Where are you going? I said, I'm going back to the house because I left my wallet and my phone.
This is not the police report podcast, you guys.
Hey, shit. People out there have been through this. This is real shit, bro.
That's real.
Yo, when the cop stopped me and told me I couldn't have the lemon tree thing hanging on my rear view because it was
that one.
objecting the
Had
view,
that, yeah.
I gave him
Obstructing
word. All right, dog. Got it.
We've all had it.
We all had it.
Come on, where we starting at, man? We're not starting with this police
We
shit.
want to, we've just had the best weekend of football fucking ever. I mean,
can talk
not
about
to
it.
start with sports, but we got to.
No, we start with sports.
We have to start here.
We're starting with sports.
That's a worthy start.
We're starting with
Yeah,
sports.
we got to start here.
This is definitely the best weekend.
All right,
football
get
I've ever
ready
seen.
for worst take. Worst take is here. I can hear the vagina drying up out there already.
Sorry, ladies. What a weekend, though.
We all owe Parks an apology per Twitter.
Oh, they was on our ass.
They was. They got to
Fuck
the point.
Parks.
They predicted that too.
Yeah.
But fuck Parks and fuck them too.
What? Expound.
Well, first, let's apologize to Parks. Because, boy,
I called that shit dead on.
you were absolutely correct. Everything you said. And we were just strong-willed and hard-headed. Yes.
What was your record for the week?
2-2.
No, the fuck it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Who you picked?
You picked the Titans.
I picked the Titans. I picked the 49ers. I picked the Chiefs. I'm sorry, and I picked the Bucks.
He picked the Chiefs.
I did.
He did pick the Chiefs.
And if I would have known Tristan Wirfs wasn't playing, I wouldn't have picked the Bucks.
A 2-2. Like I ain't coming up giving all of the sauce to somebody that's 2-2.
You got to give him his shit because of the way he got shitted on for the 49ers.
Well, we did that.
And
No, it wasn't. No, y'all didn't do that. Really.
And
You said, you was right. It was a lot.
We said you were right about it all.
And all the games went exactly the way I said they would.
The one game that we argued with you on, you were right on all
1,000%.
fronts.
Yeah.
And we were wrong on all fronts.
You argue with him on
Don't
two.
look at me. I just laughed.
No, you argue with him on two.
Yeah.
You said the Bengals was going to win by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And you said the Pack was going to just
You said the Packers by a pack.
buy a pack. Correct.
Joe is 3-1. I don't care.
2.5 and 1.
I don't care if the game. I'm not fucking Miss Cleo. I don't care if the game didn't go like I said. My picks have me 3-1. How much apologizing you want me to do to 2-2 man? And I was 4-4 last week.
4-0, you mean?
I mean 4-0. So what are we talking about here? And the Bengals were well on their way to a 2-touchdown lead before the fucking phone call came from the top. The phone call came and said, "No, that's an interception. That's an interception. It's not an incomplete."
I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Yo.
Fam, they showed that shit 20 million times on my screen. That ball hit the ground every time.
It was on the ground.
How they called it
But
that way?
if we're going to do that, then we got to go back to the Bengals-Raiders game where the phone call came in and said, let that touchdown stand when the ball is supposed to be dead where it stands when the whistle blows. So we're not playing that game.
The Raiders.
The Raiders game, where they won by a touchdown, and the one touchdown that made a difference was a bad call. The NFL came out and said that was a bad call. That's our bad.
I'm only talking about current teams
Oh, okay.
and current games.
Oh,
You're not living in the
Don't
past.
tell me about
you just
the
talked
Raiders.
about how you were 4-0 last
Derek.
week.
No, yeah. Playoffs. 4-0.
And I'm
This is a
talking about
playoff
that
game.
playoff game.
Playoff
Fuck
game.
Man, get the Raiders out of here, man. I don't want to hear that
This was
shit.
a playoff game.
They should be happy to be there.
That was us.
They should thank the Chargers. So I don't want to talk about the Raiders. Okay. Bengals Titans. Joe Burrow. Sacked 9 times. What a man.
He's one of them. He's starting.
What a man, yo. That guy's a guy.
Yeah, and Ryan
Jamar Chase.
Ryan Tannehill is
that team,
not a
yo.
guy. Ryan Tannehill is not a guy because they should have won that game if it wasn't for that damn interception.
Ryan Tannehill.
He fumbled under the pressure big time, boy. He's been haunting my fucking life since 2015.
I wonder at what point do the Titans say, all right, we can't get where we need to go with this philosophy and this quarterback?
Well, the problem is he was putting up great numbers.
Yeah.
Like they were putting up him compared to Mahomes' numbers.
Yeah.
Like he was balling. He was a great game manager. I'm not saying that he has a talent level of Mahomes or any of these top tier quarterbacks, but he's amazing in a system where you have great running back, great offensive line, solid receivers, good defense.
And that's the same thing that I said when I thought about it. But in the playoffs, you will need to beat 4 of those dudes. And typically that's a quarterback.
No, what happens is they can do it with how their system is constructed. You just got to make the throws that you got to make. You don't got to win the game.
right.
We watched them be up 3 touchdowns against the Chiefs early and blow it because they were staring at one of them dudes over there.
Like the 3rd and 5.
In the playoffs, you're going to need one of them dudes.
I mean, yes and no,
It's
because
why-
we just saw Garoppolo beat fucking...
It's why I'm going to pick against the Niners next
Me
week
too,
as well.
me too.
Not because of the Niners. They have all my respect in the world.
Yeah.
But now, you facing one of them dudes in a dome.
Yeah.
It's not snowing. Y'all tough, but we tough too. And we never beat y'all, so we know y'all tough.
Yeah, well,
They got a little chip on their shoulder.
for the Rams, for me, their just talent is gonna be
Elite.
overwhelming.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
it's a
overwhelming.
different level of
It's
talent.
overwhelming.
In my opinion, it's just a different
The
level.
Rams
of
and
talent.
Bucks are doing the NBA thing with the superstar teams, like Pro Bowl team, All Star team.
I think it's scary though.
That's too much.
I don't know. I won't be surprised if San Fran do it. Just
I think it's gonna be a
because-
good game though.
Just because one thing you got to worry about is a team's confidence when
They
they've
hot.
been counted out.
Nah, when they don't got
Like
nothing to
that,
lose.
yeah, when they back
don't have
against the
nothing.
wall and they showed y'all counted us out against fucking Green Bay.
And Dallas.
Y'all counted us out against that. Like,
And not for nothing.
that's scary.
And not for nothing, as much as we talk about offense and defense, that special teams is a very fucking important part of the game, and the 49ers run an excellent special teams unit. Both.
The Niners are going home next week.
Probably. I think so too. But
I just won't be surprised if they don't. That's all I'm
me
saying.
either. I'm definitely. If
I want the Rams. I told y'all I would like to see the LA team in LA with the LA halftime show. I would like that.
I'm with you.
So
and I
But I
do
won't be
think that
surprised.
their talent is going to be too much for the Niners at the end of the day. I do.
Rams Bucks. Let's start with. Does anybody here think that that's Tom Brady's last game?
No.
I don't either.
Me either.
I don't know why ESPN is trying to waste
They
so
have
much
to do
time
that.
with
They
that.
got to do that.
But quick brief. Ian Rappaport just reported that Sean Payton's leaving the Saints.
Where you going, Dallas?
They don't know.
Jerry, buy him a house?
Didn't I just ask you last week if you wanted Mike McCarthy going in the next season, and you said yeah? I said, do y'all get rid of him? You said no.
We probably won't
I
get
said
rid
why
of him.
if there's better options out there. You knew it was going to be a better option than Mike McCarthy. But anyway,
Not Sean Payton.
if Sean Payton is available and he's on Dallas, Dallas goes somewhere.
Probably so.
To the moon. Dallas
But anyway,
is like
all right,
Sheba coin.
So we don't think that. Oh my God. All right, so now that we know that's not Tom Brady's last game, I told y'all Von Miller was going to be on his ass.
Yes, you did.
My thing, again, I think I mentioned it briefly before, Tristan Wirfs was the key to this game, and he was out. They called him out like an hour before the game. That changed the whole structure of the game to me. Because now you got 3 pass rushers that can kill you all day, and you have all backup offensive linemen. That's
And
trouble.
speaking of another reason I'm picking against the Niners, man, that guy Debo is a man.
A man.
He's a man.
A man.
He is a man. He left it out there.
He's top 5 weapons in the league
He
right now.
Tyreek Hill, little cousin.
I think he's hurt though.
I don't know. That little helmet to the thigh, I think he'd be all right.
I don't think. I
don't think he's
100%. I don't think he's at 100%. Granted,
80%
not
of
many
him is
people
still-
are at 100% right now, but
Yeah.
Right.
the Niners beat the Packers.
Yeah.
True.
They just outwilled,
They just
out everything.
yeah.
And
All
that defensive line is no joke.
all that shit I was talking about the Packers being tough, they didn't show it. But anyway, back to Rams Bucks. I don't really have a huge takeaway there.
That last play fucking blew minds. And I blamed it on Todd Bowles, but it was probably Winfield.
If Jimmy G was able to make that throw, the Niners win the Super Bowl. That same exact throw. It's the same one that he overthrew the homeboy.
Make that. Oh, you're talking about
But he
back
didn't.
Okay.
In the moment,
in that
it
game,
was
yeah,
the same exact play.
It was a similar play. Yeah.
But
It was.
Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp.
I just don't
different ball
understand. Like,
That's defense,
I get the concept of going all out rush,
No.
but
that's defense,
you don't
Joe.
leave a fucking potential MVP candidate.
That's defense.
Yeah, I don't get how.
That's-
Like, I'm not going to take
He's not going to beat us.
I'm not blitzing with the corner
I
that's
don't
covering
care.
Cooper Kupp.
Somebody else going to have to catch it.
Dog, I'm not taking away from nothing that Matthew Stafford did, nor Cooper Kupp. Fam, you can't possibly let any receiver get behind your fucking defense.
Not Cooper Kupp, especially.
Not him.
That's what I'm saying. Especially not him.
Fam, you could have been lined up.
Right.
No fucking receiver could get behind the defense, especially this nigga.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I'm not blitzing with the guy that's covering Cooper Kupp. Not happening.
No way.
Sorry.
Fuck out of here. I wasn't even a blitz, to be honest, but
No, I get why you blitz, but I wouldn't have. With him.
What's the other? Oh, we talked about all 3 games already,
We have.
except for the last one.
Tom Brady, almost Tom Brady, though.
yo,
To
that's being overlooked.
Thank God Antonio Brown wasn't out there.
Man, listen.
That goes differently.
Man, listen. And he wanted him or Godwin.
Yeah.
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 It would have been pressure. And like I said, if they would have had their stud offensive lineman there, I think it would have been a little different too. Because they was on his ass
All day.
all day. They was.
No, they weren't.
Even if they
They
didn't get a million sacks, the
They
pressure was
had
there.
that game marked on the calendar for quite some time.
Yeah,
They did.
Bills Chiefs.
game of the week.
I was
Game of the
almost
week.
mad
Game of the year.
that
Game
I
of the year,
didn't
my bad.
call that game to be like an instant classic because that just had the potential to be that. Like the Bills weren't scared of them. The last game was amazing. It was a shootout. This just had everything in the world,
This shit was
and it
amazing.
went one of the best games I ever saw.
Ever seen
No,
in
this
my life.
was
In my
definitely
entire
one of the
life.
best games I've ever seen.
I was a little tired, and I was like, "Damn, I hope I don't fall asleep during this shit." And
We was at the
I
show.
did not.
We was at the show, and everybody was in the back watching on the screen like, yo, nobody's moving until this is over.
I feel like y'all need to apologize to Josh Allen again.
You mean we need to apologize? Add yourself, nigga. You always try to take yourself out. You sat up here and dissed him the same way we did.
I've been apologizing to Josh Allen for the last
Me
month.
too. I'm sorry, Josh Allen. I'll say it again.
I said it again. I
They
said it
ripped
twice
him.
during this game.
The day I wasn't here, they ripped him. But a week
Yeah, me and
before
Parks
that,
was wilding for sure.
no, the week before that, we dissed the nigga, put Dak above the nigga. Dak's not holding that nigga's jockstrap, fan. And I'm a Cowboy fan. Dak can't fuck with him.
He cannot.
Can't fuck with him. Just being honest.
Hey, one more time. Let me just be clear. All of Buffalo and everybody, Josh Allen, I apologize. I was wrong. I don't even know why I let myself say that bullshit.
Dak can't fuck with him.
Well, he was slumping. I know why we said it.
He was playing like
slumping.
shit.
It was slumping, but to say what we said
you mere
was,
mortals don't get to judge a slump like that.
that was we judged the slump and made him mid. I asked y'all specifically. I said, "Yo, is Josh Allen some mid?"
Yes.
That's how I started that conversation.
At that point in the season, yeah.
But he's not mid
That's
though.
a man, yo.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
at the time I said he was 10th or 11th best quarterback in the league, which is technically mid. So that's why I agree. At the time,
We were
he's
wrong.
the man though.
We were wrong.
We were wrong.
No, he's.
I was worried that he was regressing back to old Josh Allen, and he is.
But if
he
you're
is not.
10th or 11th in the league, and it's how many teams? 32?
32.
Then that ain't mid.
Yes, it is. That's the middle.
But it's still, yeah.
11 is the middle of 30?
No,
Am I missing
not
something?
Semantic man, but I get what he's saying.
It's not top. It's not.
It's
top.
not elite. It's not. You're not in the elite.
He's not saying he's an upper echelon quarterback at that point. You in the
The niggas say mid, it be trash week.
No, trash and mid are different definitions. That's
Mid
another
is,
thing. The
mid,
internet
mid,
has
mid is
gotta-
right. Mid is closer to trash than elite though.
Nah, that's the internet has messed up the definition of mid. Mid is middle.
11 is still not middle. So if you want to be technical, it's not middle.
When you're smoking and you smoking
and
mid,
it's
not
they
top.
are
That's when
referring to weed
Yes,
as trash.
as trash.
Is it like slow
That
day
is the
to day?
truth. That is the
you
truth.
niggas wake the fuck up.
that
in
is the
here,
that is the,
man.
no, not you niggas. I'm saying the same thing. That is when
it
somebody
comes-
refer to something as mid.
We got
it's a nice
shit
way
to
of
do.
saying
We don't have
it's
time
trash.
to just do this.
We're not gonna do that.
Mid
We're
is
not gonna do
trash
that.
weed. Anyway, back to this game.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Takeaways for y'all. And this is why I never start with sports. It's a fucking mess.
It's a lot of stuff that you could look at. KC is KC. You got to really outscore them to beat them, which is hard. They defense ain't the greatest, but you can't outscore these niggas. Could move the ball 100 yards in 40
13
seconds, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to beat that. And they got so many weapons that you can't really cover. You can't double nobody.
My favorite shit of the game is Tyreek Hill giving peace signs to people in front of him. On that last
Nigga was
play,
like
that shit was
15
crazy.
yards out and still gave the nigga the peace sign. They tough, yo. It's a hard win. I don't know who
Do
gonna
you
play
think they
them.
should change overtime rules?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
I think they should.
play defense.
I think they should tweak them.
Get a stop.
Yeah,
Get a
play
stop.
defense.
Defense is
They
part
already
of it.
tweaked them.
They tweaked
These
it.
are the tweak rules.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like it.
The old rules I hated.
Was unfair.
I hated the
The
old
field
rule
goal
was unfair.
rule was unfair.
That was
Field
unfair
goal?
as hell.
That was unfair.
Yeah.
That was
First
horrible.
score wins is sudden death off
But
the rip.
this is a little different.
Play defense. You play
Damn.
defense to get you here.
And you know what? You know who Pat Mahomes is? When that clock said 13 seconds, I said,
I looked at him and he was like, "Oh, yo, let's go."
Yeah.
Like he didn't seem dreary at all. His head was up. Like, yo, let's go.
I asked the same question he did. Hey, how many timeouts we got?
There you go.
3.
That was it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bruh.
And he did that.
he did that.
That's on your defense.
And special
Bottom
teams,
line.
too.
You
Oh,
can't get a
defense.
13 seconds
Y'all
Man.
can't get a stop.
It's not really on a D though.
That's on the D.
in 13 seconds.
No, I'm just saying. But when you playing them, you got to play the deep ball. So you give up the undercover shit, and then giving up the undercover shit to get to field goal range ain't hard.
And this is my retort to you got
know
to
what
play
I'm saying?
defense. You got to play defense. Is the NFL has changed the rules for defense for the past
It's
15
hard.
years
Yes,
to make
they
it
have.
very fucking difficult to play
That is
defense.
true. He's right.
So it doesn't add up.
That's true.
The-
You can't hit nobody. You can't touch none of the receivers off the line.
But the receivers can touch you all they
Yeah,
want
all that
to.
shit.
It's an unfair advantage.
even
Cry me a river.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
what
ain't
y'all
rolling
said.
none of that
I don't
shit.
know what y'all on today.
you can't stop no niggas
In
like
13 seconds,
Can't
you
stop.
can get a stop if you're the number one defense.
I agree.
And they are a number one defense. And then we go to overtime. Yeah, stop the touchdown.
Yeah.
So now that's 2 instances where you had to just stop a touchdown.
As a fan, I would have liked to see Josh Allen get a retort, a rebuttal.
He could have had the defense made a stop.
That's the only piece.
Pat Mahomes
He
went through
could've.
the same thing a few years ago with Tom Brady, and we all said the same thing. That's Pat Mahomes. He should have got a shot.
Yeah.
No.
I disagree.
Go get the
different,
defense right.
I'm a fan. I want to watch it. I want to watch it.
But
what I want to watch.
Brady and them scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it.
Game over.
That's it.
The field goal shit is not fair because you don't really got to move the ball that many yards.
No doubt.
And especially these niggas is kicking 58 yarders now like it's nothing. When your defense give up a touchdown, fam, good night.
When Evan McPherson walked out there, see, I drafted him. He was a rookie. I researched him. When he was the guy to go out there for the Bengals, I said, "Oh, this gets game."
Yo, do you hear you hear what he told
Yeah.
Burrow before? Yo, we going to the championship game. Y'all ready to go to the championship game? That's what he said as he walked out on the field to kick the game-winning field goal.
No, he's ice cold. He been doing that.
Nigga, it's on me? Yo, y'all pack y'all bags, we going.
From 60.
You gotta love a nigga that got that in him.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hard to root against. It's hard to bet against them too.
How do you think that game's going to go? Chiefs Bengals.
Like this?
I think it's going to be another shootout.
It could be this.
It's going to come down to the last play.
Classic.
It's this.
Classic.
That's how I think it's
I
going to
do
go.
think the Chiefs will outlast them, though.
Me too.
I got the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl at this moment in time, but I think by the end of the pod, I might be ready to say the Bengals win.
What's going to be a determining factor?
I like the Bengals' chances against the Chiefs.
They
And
did
how
it.
the team and how the teams are built.
They did it week
That's it.
16 or something like that. In case
I don't think that you a rookie. Y'all know how I feel. You got to go put your time in first. So I don't think a rookie's just coming in to go to the Super Bowl and the rookie wide receiver and the Bengals. I don't think the league really. It's not the story that we're looking for. So not now. But this game, if there was a team that they would like to play, it's the Chiefs.
Yeah. Because they can get into
Absolutely.
shootout
Yeah.
ball.
Absolutely.
This is my.
This plays to them.
This is gonna be the thing that I'm gonna take away from the game.
And Joe Burrow, real quick, Joe Burrow said, I love that he said it before the last game too. He said, the thing I love about us, we don't know what we don't know. Boy, beautiful to be young
deep.
and just have
And
no
ignorant,
idea.
just be out there
Hey,
winning.
who are y'all? Oh, all right. All right. I'm Joe. That's my man Jamar. We just came up. You know when niggas used to go to the court, another court with
Yeah, we
the
are
ball?
from-
Yeah.
we are.
Like that's good.
I agree.
They don't know that they not supposed to beat Pat Mahomes.
Bro, they don't believe they spoke like they believe.
I don't think they think that,
we're
Joe.
counted out. I think they the same shit as the Niners. Like, yo, nobody thought we would get here.
No, they're not the same as the Niners.
I'm talking
You have
about
a
And
quarterback.
mental thought. he
Oh
said.
yeah, of course.
That's what I'm talking about. They believe like, yo, they didn't expect us to get here.
I know, but now there's a quarterback back there though,
That's fine.
and that's fucked up because Jimmy
Jimmy G's
Garoppolo
not
is
bad,
a beautiful man, yo.
He's not a bad. He's not a
Yo,
bad
when that
quarterback.
nigga hit the podium, that nigga looked like one of the Gillette commercials. I'm like, yo, look at this nigga. Good thing he's trash. We would have to deal with him. All right.
He'll be the next time. He'll be the next
hey,
time.
we already had to deal with him, actually. It took, what did they call him? It took my homegirl away from me. Motherfucker. That's the homie.
Yo.
Pretty ass nigga.
Yo,
Jimmy G not bad.
I don't know if they could.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
It's a nut, yo.
I think it's another classic in the making.
I agree.
Yeah,
That's my take. It's
I wouldn't
another
be
classic in
shocked
the
if,
making.
if Bengals and for that measure the Niners sneak one out somehow.
Yep.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I like everybody's chances. I don't.
Give me your picks, buddy. Wouldn't be shocked
I
to
told
me.
you my pick. I'm picking Rams and I'm picking KC, but I wouldn't be shocked if I think they're both gonna be good games. Let me put it that way.
Rams, Bengals.
Rams, Bengals.
Oh, you picking the Bengals?
Rams, Bengals.
And
Oh, you
picking
pick
the Bengals.
I'm not picking no fucking Bengals. I'm picking
Chiefs.
the Chiefs, nigga.
And the Rams?
Yeah.
What's your pick? There, Mr. Pick.
What do you think
Pick a side, man.
What do you think the league wants to see out of what's left?
I think they want to see Rams, Chiefs. I do.
Me too.
Are you serious?
I'm just asking.
I think they wanna see
Mahomes
Rams, Chiefs.
versus Cooper Cup,
'Cause not for nothing,
Odell Beckham in LA.
You're gonna have to deal with the Bengals for the next 10 years.
Trust me, I know this.
This is what I think. This is what I think. This is what I think. I think that there are probably 4 men in the world that look at Pat Mahomes like just a normal little nigga.
I'm on 2.
I was on 2. Who the third one?
Who's your 2?
Tom.
Tom and Aaron.
Okay. I don't have Tom on that list.
I don't think they look at him like
Tom, of course, is the greatest, so don't get me wrong. He's the greatest and he's the GOAT. I'm not entertaining any other discussion. But I think that Tom has always had the ability to look at somebody else and know, like Kobe's ability.
I was gonna say that.
Like,
I was
look
gonna
at
say, I don't think
somebody
Tom-
and know the difference between them and me, and now my brain is just gonna beat you.
And Thomas played against him and said, "Yo, that little nigga could do
Yeah,
some
yeah.
other shit."
Tom knows. The same way that Pat Mahomes ran length of the field to find Josh Allen, I saw Tom do that before with Pat. So I don't have Tom on the list. No disrespect. He's on every list in the world of mine. For me, that list goes Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert.
All right. Are you? I know you love Herbert. He don't
you
look at Pat Mahomes like you just some little nigga though. I'm sorry.
All right, not little nigga. A man. I can do what you can do
He can't though.
He can't.
He can't.
today.
No. Tomorrow either.
I'm just giving you my list.
Thursday neither.
I'm giving you my list.
I'm listening.
Justin Herbert is on my list. You can create your own. Justin Herbert, Rodgers, Stafford, Josh Allen. But my fifth name, though, if I had to name somebody,
Joe.
I don't think Joe Burrow gives a fuck about Pat Mahomes.
I don't think
I don't think
he
Joe
does
Burrow
either.
gives a fuck about anybody.
I don't think so either.
He had that swagger with him back in
Yeah, I
college.
don't-
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about none of y'all.
So this is what I think could potentially happen. I think Pat Mahomes could get cute. Because he's been cute.
His maturity is.
And
you
I
can
think-
see his maturity.
Oh, no, he showed it that last
His
week.
maturity. He's not the
He
same.
showed I ain't cutes and y'all.
Nope.
I'm just better.
Yeah, he said
I'm-
the first.
I'm a 7-yard
first 6
y'all
weeks
niggas.
of this season.
But
I was
the
chilling.
only
I was
person
chilling.
that could beat Pat Mahomes, I think, is him.
It's Burrow.
No, it's Pat Mahomes himself.
Oh,
So he would have to feel like, oh, I'm not being respected here a certain way. And he might try to get cute, and that Bengals defense, he might pay
I don't think
in
he
a
got-
late minute.
I don't think he got that in him no more.
I'm still picking the Rams, but I don't know.
And shout-
the Chiefs, but ask me again later.
And shout to Tony Romo, yo.
I'm going with the Bengals.
Tony Romo be teaching classes while the game be going on.
He does.
And Tony Romo pointed out that the old Pat Mahomes would make the difficult throw. Now he settles for the 7-yard joint, even though a nigga up there with one-on-one coverage, to do that 7 yards is wide open. Let me
It's
take
Tyreek Hill, and
that.
he's faster than everybody else. So
Before he lets that go,
for sure.
he's matured a lot, yo. I don't think that Mahomes is going to even try to get cute.
When Tariq Hill made that play, the dude was grabbing on his jersey. I was confused. And before that, it was a horse collar.
He's like Tariq is Debo's big homie. Debo Samuels is Tariq's little cousin, yo. I'm telling you, I watch him play. He's different. Look at this nigga, man.
Yeah, he's just fast. He's just too fast.
That's ridiculous.
That's not
Given
fair.
I'd still the peace sign to someone in front of you is nuts.
No, 10 yards out. Like you not. I just know you ain't gonna catch me.
You know,
I
stand
think
chance, buddy.
they've been there before, right? Mahomes and them have been there before. They lost to the greatest, and they got a ring. I think the mental maturity of them is going to outpower.
I don't think
the
Andy
Bengals.
Reid's gonna let no
Yeah.
mental mistakes happen.
Yeah, I think they learned where Burrows and them are. That was them 4 years ago.
Shock the world, Bengals.
That was them 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And again,
Yeah,
all of them
I'm
have
not
been
far
there.
from you. I'm not far from you.
The way them boys, what they
I
playing
don't
with,
know that Pat
Can't teach it.
Mahomes is. I don't know.
I got some money.
I don't know yet.
We all got a couple of dollars. I push ups. They just. I just think they.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about you saying that? I've had the Rams since before the season started.
did.
And
I was
nobody,
gonna give you
nobody
props.
has offered to bet
I was
me
gonna give him his
nothing.
props. That dog.
you said that off the
The
rip.
day that they traded for Matt Stafford, I went to his house. He said, "Yo, the Rams are winning the Super Bowl." In the beginning of the basketball, he said, "Golden State is winning championship." So I'm gonna rock that you rolled out with the Rams from beginning of the season before preseason started. He was on the Rams bandwagon.
Wait, and then I was standing there and said, "Yo, what if Odell comes?"
He said that too. He said that too.
The Rams are just. I like Matt Stafford. I do, yo.
I do too. I do too.
Dog, they
And I
have a-
like Odell, and I like Jalen Ramsey, and I like Aaron Donald. I love Von Miller. They got too many niggas I love, yo.
The niggas went out there.
I
did
like
the LeBron
Robert Woods
shit.
and Cooper Kupp.
Yes.
Like I root for their players. I do, and I like their coach.
Yeah, I love the coach.
He's 36. How do I not like this little spunky haired dude? Get your shit off, man.
Nah, I like him.
I love it. I love it. All right, where y'all want to go? Oh, let's stay on football. Let's stay on football. Sorry, vaginas listening.
Well, this is about tech.
They hated us.
And money.
They
So the
hated us
vaginas
all
might
weekend.
moisten back up.
That's true.
Good point there. Okay, so this is what's going around. Who wrote this tweet?
Some dude.
Someone.
Darren Ravel. Who the fuck is he? See, I like that idea. We should get everyone's high school GPA. Everybody's. Because we just don't know enough about Darren Ravel yet, is all I'm saying. Some of them high school GPAs, I believe it. Some of them, I mean... What?
The math was mathing?
I mean, I just don't think if I'm looking at some of these dudes, I don't think some of them was just in school just getting busy like that. I don't. Hey, and that's not a knock. I don't have a GPA.
Yeah, you want to drop that part.
You got a 0.0?
I never really understood the concept of school.
It's just,
Not with what they was teaching.
it's just looking.
It's just
so
burning up
disappointed.
inside.
I'm not saying
It's just burning up inside. There are
not saying
other
a
ways to educate yourself, Ish. You read a lot. You should know that. What they're teaching in school, there's mad shit that they should be teaching in school that they are not, that would be helpful to people in their adult life, is all I'm saying.
Indeed.
That's all.
True story.
And some of that shit is a bunch of lies and revisionist history and not really accurate. So, I mean...
story.
Why were they confused when I wasn't really paying attention in there? It's fucking boring. And I'm not ever going to write cursive. We're going to type things. I keep saying that. I don't know why they fought me on that back then. Anyway, the amount of people applauding players changing their salary into Bitcoin as if they were heroes has been comical. Rams wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., at least in the moment, provides a cautionary tale. And that tale goes as follows. On November 12th, Odell Beckham Jr. signed a deal with the Rams worth $750K. He announced he would take that in Bitcoin. At the time, Bitcoin was worth $64,293. Today, it is worth $35,400. Today, that deal is worth $412,953,000. Sorry. Odell will be taxed $750,000. Federal and California tax will be 50.3%. That means Odell, as of now, has netted $35,703 from the Rams contract this year.
So, like,
That's if he cashes in right now.
wait, this is the part that losing me about. I watched everybody jump with this. Oh, you stupid for taking this shit in Bitcoin. First off, he didn't buy any of this in Bitcoin. So it's not like I bought in at this and now I lost money because it's worth this. Okay? It's all up. I didn't buy in. One, yeah, Bitcoin is worth $35,000 today. Cool. What happens when it's worth $100,000?
Yeah.
Like, you're looking at this number, this $35,000, if he sold today.
Right.
That's what it's worth. Of course. He's not selling today. So this is all bullshit. And he got money.
That part.
That's the main part.
I got money.
He's not relying
That's
on
why
that
I
750 to
look.
live.
I got money. That's why I took this in Bitcoin.
Right.
I'm gonna play with that.
Some of these writers be assholes.
It's fucking stupid. Mind your business.
Because that's the same dude that'll praise somebody for buying fucking Amazon stock or Microsoft stock or any other stock. And when the shit dip, you don't be calling them assholes.
Right.
Fucking over the weekend, all them niggas lost $20-30 billion. The richest motherfuckers on the planet. You ain't calling them assholes.
I support this guy's effort into finding an original story.
That's what it was.
I do support that. Too many niggas today just fucking talk about the shit that everybody else is talking about. I support that part, but fake news to me.
But yeah, but at what I was about to say, at what expense? Like,
But I mean, it's fake news, which is most of the shit that we read about on the internet. You have to have the ability to see through that
decipher
shit
through it.
and take from it what you take from
And
it.
it's very difficult.
Yeah, because I watch people run with this. Oh my God, yo, he's an idiot. That means you only got paid. No, that's not what it means.
No, so next January when the shit is $100K,
Yeah.
he gonna be a genius then? and the same dude to write a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On how revolutionary it was.
That's why I don't fuck with the internet. Yo, I still have no proof that the Lakers offered Dennis Schroeder $75 million.
No, they offered him 90.
Whatever they offered him, I don't have any proof of it. That was a report that came out.
No. I mean,
what proof was offered to us?
Dave addressed it. His agent, Dave addressed it before.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
You do gotta be careful.
I saw Dennis Schroeder post a picture of some cars and make little jokes about it online, but that to me wasn't confirmation that he received that contract, is all I'm saying. But if his agent spoke about it, then I digress. Yeah, this is fake news. If you take your football contract in Bitcoin, you believe in it. And if you believe in it, you understand the ups and downs of it. Mm-hmm. That's not for people to take it when it's at its lowest and say, oh, this is what it's worth. I don't think he's getting rid of his shit.
No.
He's staying.
No, he's not.
I ain't getting rid of mine. I'm staying. It dipped. I wouldn't know that if y'all didn't tell me. Know why?
I don't
ain't
even
checked.
look at. Yeah,
Right.
I don't even look.
I don't
Might
check.
buy some more, actually.
I have it on auto takeout. Mm-hmm. Buy some every week, no matter what. The end.
Yeah.
Fuck am I stressing about? This is just a cool little podcast story, but I'm in till I ain't.
Yeah.
And I ain't. I ain't doing that. They learned me. I was dumb in 2009 and 2010. They learned my ass a valuable lesson. As stupid as I was sounding. Hey, can you buy something at the gas station with that? Well, then what am I doing? No.
Honey bun?
Yeah, no, we done with that. Salute to Odell, and congratulations for playing meaningful football this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fam, I know he just got to be feeling like at an all-time high.
Where's he from?
In L.A.
Maybe Louisiana? I know his family went to school.
Well, he went to school.
Louisiana.
Yeah, he went
and
to
his
school.
family went to school there too.
I don't know, but he's in L.A. where every athlete wants to
from
be.
Louisiana.
He's got a beautiful wife or fiance, had a beautiful,
kid.
beautiful child, and he's playing on a winner.
And he's contributing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a blast,
No, life
man.
is
Congratulations to Odell.
Life is probably in him.
And Odell left New York at the right time. He left when Griffin closed. And we're going to talk about New York. I don't know why I just think I'm funny.
Hey, fam. This nigga career was in shambles. You talk about Griffin.
That's important to him, I'm sure.
I'm sure. It was.
When
That's unfortunately.
Odell was in New York, y'all, I tell the story all the time about Robinson Cano and Melky Cabrera. Playing in New York is tough with nightlife in New York, especially if you have a friend on the team in New York. It's tough.
That's true.
Odell was up here when clubs was out.
Real ones. Good ones.
Yeah, he was outside. He was still great, but he was having a blast here, right? And that let other athletes think they could do the same. Like, I kept seeing Geno Smith and Griffin, and I was confused as to why he was out on a Monday night.
What are we supposed to be doing? Study a film?
Not being in the club.
Geno Smith, shout out to him, but nah, dog. You got to go to work.
No, I don't. I'm rich.
All right.
I'm rich and single.
You better enjoy this, Rich. Won't get another contract like this.
In the greatest city in the world, I'm rich and single. I'm outside.
But that
kid.
conversation is important. The reports are going out now. Was we talking about something that I just left? It feels like it.
We talking about Odell's contract.
Yeah.
All right, we off of
we
that.
off.
Listen, reports are going out that James Harden wants to test free agency this summer and wants to leave Brooklyn.
Wants to go to Atlanta.
Because he's not having a blast in Brooklyn. Now, the sports world could eat that up. I ain't a sports nigga, so my take is just a little different.
We know what this means.
Yo, James Harden is him.
in 2 games.
Pee Wee Kirkland. No, dead ass.
Might be bigger in that game.
Yeah,
No, he's way bigger than that game. No, that's the game.
But see, they don't know that. So if you
He's
just,
on the
hold
list.
on, Joe. Just think about it. Where James Harden is in the NBA, he's bigger in that game. Just to give you an idea for those who don't know.
I want to stay here because this is fun.
he's top 5.
Now this is fun because the listener maybe don't even know the list we talking about because people listening from all over the world.
Right. That's what
The list we talking about is the athletes
They have a good time.
that don't play off the court. They not for play. They run the streets, run the strip clubs. And if you're familiar with women, then you bumped into women that they're familiar with. Mm-hmm. And that list, listen, they all, if someone plays a professional sport, then you have to deal with that person.
True.
But the list is a list. It's a different list. There's a rapper list like this floating around too that I won't mention. James Harden is on that list. This is Joe's list. Everybody might have their own. It's customizable.
Depending on where you live and what your experience was.
Yeah, because some of y'all in Milwaukee, y'all a Greek freak. If he decides,
when he steps out.
Well, he's married, but some of you niggas got to deal with Theotompatus, whatever his brother's name is.
You know he's turning up. My big bro is the man.
Yo, some of y'all got to deal with Thanasticus. Thanasis Atompacatakakin. Yo, nah. Yo, he's tall, he's built. His brothers, listen, y'all was laughing.
That's his little brother.
Y'all
actually,
was laughing. Yeah. Y'all was laughing at my Jimmy G shit saying he was beautiful, but I look at it this way because there's a list that exists, right? James Harden is on the list, yo. Mm-hmm. If you've been to Houston and had a good time out there, you probably saw him, probably bumped into him eating wings over at Dream or V-Live. I think V-Live is closed down. Who the fuck knows? But anyway, James Harden's on that list for me. Shaq is on that list for me. Kevin Garnett is on that list for me. Anybody else don't really matter to me.
We've seen Paul Pierce having a good time.
Anybody, I could deal with the rest of you niggas.
It's a younger list too, for that they got to deal with the younger crowd out there too.
See, and that's why, let me just get this off and I'm tossing to you, right? In the strip clubs today, sometimes the younger players go in there. And they go in there with their squad, gang, women, a vibe. And I be in there too. And I thank God while I'm in there. I do like this, and I talk to God, and I be like, boy, it feels good to be my age and the ball player niggas be after a totally different woman than me. Yo, it's beautiful, yo. I don't pay them niggas chicks. No, the these young niggas is out here fucking with. They are ruining the basketball. Y'all about to drive them back to the football players. I'm getting word on the street.
Yeah.
Hey,
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
it's tough out there. But anyway, that's the list for me. James Harden once out. I'm going to say it's because the strip clubs in New York are like really, really bad. James Harden is a strip club connoisseur. In Brooklyn, what they got? They got a Moore. And that's it. The strip clubs, we down, man. We down, yo. We down.
Fam.
It hurts us as New Yorkers to say this, or New Jerseyans, but the strip club scene is down. I wanted to go out last night and spend some money so bad. Couldn't.
Damn.
It's Colorist Mondays.
Huh?
It's Colorist Mondays in New York.
Wait, it's what?
Colorist.
It's Colorist
Mondays.
I'm not stuttering. It's Colorist Mondays
When all the white girls are out?
in New York. And then nothing dark. Nothing medium. Why do they think I'm getting out of my bed for every different strip club to have the same exact girl? Bad enough all the girls is looking the same. That's a topic for another time. But yeah, no, Colorist Mondays, no way. I knew something was fishy when you know how many times I'm in a strip club? I haven't seen James Harden.
Nah,
That is true. That's big. That is big.
That is weird.
I ain't think about that. That's big.
What's that little high-end spot?
I thought y'all would have been
I thought
cousins by now.
Nah, I think
Nigga
it's
been
on
here
the
for
other
2
spot.
years.
Right.
Yeah, y'all supposed to be cousins now.
Gunna was in the strip club 2 weeks ago. I ain't seen James Harden. Lil Baby came up here, came to the strip club. I ain't see James Harden. Everybody has been in a strip club in New York, and I have not seen James Harden. That says something for the guy that you could watch the old Rockets games and tell when he went to the strip club.
Fam, the day it announced that he was going to the Nets, I got an old tweet out there that says, hey, look, Harden is going to demand another trade soon as he see these NY strip clubs.
And strippers.
Well,
I mean, they make up the club.
yeah, that's kind of what I was.
Yeah, mess. Mess.
Damn.
You know.
Y'all got to open the strip club, man. That's what I'm learning.
You keep saying that, but let me ask you this, right? This is my issue with that. Like, let's discuss it. What do we do at the first fight, the first shootout, first stabbing, first murder?
You want to answer or you want me to answer?
It's mad liability that comes with the business.
Frank. I'm calling Frank. Frank, what happened?
That's his answer to everything.
Frank going to be running it. Frank runs it. And he know what to do and all of that.
But you own it.
Yes.
I know.
Frank will run it all he want. And Frank, for those of you who don't know, is...
he coming up here Tuesday, he said.
Still don't know who Frank is.
I'm just saying.
Frank runs strip clubs. There. How about that?
There you go.
The most popular ones.
Yeah, but if you own it
Okay.
and something happens there,
I'm sure some level of liability.
it's stop it. Yo.
Now I'm saying, Joe, let me ask you this now. Strip clubs been around forever, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas have gotten shot in them forever, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas have gotten stabbed and beat the brains out of them forever, yes?
Mm-hmm.
They shut down?
Yeah.
Which ones?
All of them in New York. Lust, Perfections.
Turns into a club.
Lust, Perfections, Sin City, Heavens. What's our other one? We used to be down the street from Melly. You know the one. You know all of them, nigga. Jersey Girl. Somebody bought
that
that.
was different.
It,
That was
lit.
lit.
It closed.
Lit.
It did close.
They didn't
that was
close
different.
for
You can't put-
violence.
Yeah, that's not
Someone
Jersey
bought
Girl
the property.
They changing the
they-
goal.
intimate domain and forced
They're
to
not
sell.
closing for violence.
My initial argument was liability, period. Like, and just risk. But back to violence.
In New York, niggas be selling the real estate, or people will start complaining, or whatever the case may be. Nigga, Green.
Squeeze.
It's a lot of bullshit.
Why do
in
we
New York.
have to have this talk? Squeeze, very popular spot in New Jersey that closed down for different reasons. But you understand better than anyone the fight that it could be with the mayor,
With the municipality.
the residents.
Eric might be down with the strip club culture, man.
It gets political, is all I'm saying.
Know what you do? You go to.
But that's
How
a part,
fast you could lose your liquor license.
No, but that's a part of sourcing the location.
True.
I don't want to go to a location where it's a ton of residents because that presents a potential problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some Jersey Girls-esque in the cut on a dead-end block. I could build a big-ass spot. New York strip clubs be so small that they be annoying.
True. Yeah.
Because real estate is so high here. Right? So you want to get a spot that's big. You can
There's not
expand
very
it.
many big strip clubs in New York.
Exactly.
Spatially.
So I'm talking about, you're not going to just go buy any land and, let's open up a spot here. No. We're going to find an ideal
all right,
spot.
so you go
situation.
find us a little ideal spot in Passaic or some shit.
And do that shit. And you got to do that shit the right way.
I'll call Miss Wet Wet.
Niggas got to. Niggas got to really get into that country club shit. Start rubbing elbows with the right people and play the game the way they play it. That's how that shit works.
If I buy at a strip club, I'm not inviting people. Somebody has to invite people.
Fam, it's staffed.
No, I'm talking about to get patrons.
50 Cent ain't invite you to...
That's the
Whatchamacallit?
bartender's jobs. Isn't it?
Not just that, you get you a manager with the right connects. Like
Frank! Like how we
I'm
used to call
telling you.
Savon. Yo, I'm calling Frank.
That's
Nigga,
what he
that's all.
do.
That's it. I'm not calling nobody
a
Frank.
hospitality consultant.
That's
Listen,
exactly
I'm
what
gonna
it is.
call the women that I know will get niggas out of bed when they looking at their phone.
There you go.
And Frank know him too.
Yup.
Yeah,
And when he call them, that's why they running. Because you might call them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Frank
I'm
calling?
not calling them, but
Frank calls them. They know they get in the bed.
They know what it is.
with the unpackers.
And when Frank call the niggas with
we
the
got
bag,
it. We got it, guys.
Yeah,
we
nigga.
understand.
Put some respect on it.
Y'all are the greatest. Come on, where we at? Any more in sports? Please tell me sports is over.
We had another sports topic.
Do we?
Yeah, you said you thought something with it. Grayson Allen, man.
No, we getting this out the way.
Yeah, Grayson Allen, man.
Joe prediction. Grayson Allen will be knocked out in an NBA game in real time. We're going to be able to see it. They're going to have to cut to Charles Kinney. They're going to have to run to the big... Charles, they're going to have to race to the big monitor.
Pan out real quick.
They're going to have to give us a
look at
quick
the crowd.
Shaq and a fool.
No, but Shaq and Charles going to champion it.
Someone is going to beat the living breaks off of Grayson Allen. If you don't know who that is, Grayson Allen plays for the Bucks. Grayson Allen went to Duke. He was a piece of shit at Duke, and what I mean by piece of shit is he was a dirty player. Dirty player. Would injure a player. Purposely. And because he was a Dookie, and because of Coach K, a lot of times he skipped the fine and the penalty that came along with it.
They used to be complaining about him back then, though. I remember that.
Complaining and you being suspended
True.
for the amount of time that you should is totally different. So they draft him. The Bucks didn't draft him. I think Utah somebody drafted. Y'all can find out. It don't matter to me. But one of them teams that like a dirty little white boy drafted him. And then he ended up on the Bucks, and he's still doing little dirty white boy shit. I think the word has gotten out now, though.
It did.
I think
After this last one, for sure.
Yeah.
after that Alex Caruso injury, because we like Alex Caruso, plays for the Bulls. He's injured, broke his wrist. I think a couple of phone calls were made regarding Grayson Allen. I think it's going to happen this year. I do. That's just my hot take. I'm done. I have nothing else. He's going to get beat up this year in a game on TV.
See, that's when I know it's immature.
And I'm not
I know it's
advocating for violence.
I know it's immature or ignorant or whatever issue's about to call me, but that's when you need like an enforcer on your team.
I'm 1,000% in agreement with you.
Like
Well, every championship contender has one.
Has the
Like
you gotta have a
nigga,
dog.
I don't average nothing but hard fouls. Like I'm sitting way.
I only average shoulders.
Yeah, when they call me in the game, everybody else like, oh shit. Like I'm only here to catch a flagrant.
Yeah. I don't
Yo,
average.
Ice, go get ice. You know what to do. I don't even take the warm up shit off.
Yo,
See, that's why I fuck with John Chaney. John Chaney
I remember. Yeah.
and Bobby Knight.
All of them.
Man, just send somebody in the game.
Yeah,
Yo,
like,
go
that's
punch
your
him in the
job.
face.
That's
You know
your
what you're
job.
there for.
Go punch him right
You
there.
getting suspended and all that. That's your job.
Yo, let
right
him come
there.
down the lane. Let him get by you.
Yeah.
When he get by you, I got by
Yeah.
him.
Pick and roll, switch. I got him.
No, let him go up though.
Grayson Allen, I've seen him do this too many times. And as somebody that like hated some of the Dookies anyway,
Look at this.
he's he's gonna get beat up. I'm done.
He deserve it.
I'm done.
That's
All right,
I-
now
that's
I'm
it.
done
Now
with
Yeah, we done with sports.
Yeah, we done.
now.
I am officially done with sports. Round of applause for those of you that were able to get through our sports takes. Jesus.
We were excited with
Jesus.
football. Sorry, we had to
Sorry.
start y'all off with sports,
Sorry.
but we were very excited
As you should have been.
for real.
All right. Music. Yeah, Pusha T. Nice try, Alex. nice try. We're starting with Pusha T. Pusha T is coming.
He is.
That's what I have for you. I toss it over to Ice.
He's got Lana Del Rey with a pile of coke
Ice,
on
tell
her face.
Ish who Pusha T is.
Okay, Ish. Pusha T is
Is one half of
the,
yeah.
the-
You remember the
rap
song
group.
Grinding?
Remember the lunch table? Well, you was out of school when the lunch table big. My fault. But no. What was it? I guess they were all out. Is it Paris or something?
Yeah, some fashion
week
show
shit.
yeah.
And he put a video snippet up of what he's cooking up.
I'm gonna be the first to say it. I don't ever want Push to stop rapping about coke.
Yeah. Like,
Tell these Generation Z niggas to shut the fuck. Mind your business.
yeah, don't listen.
It ain't for y'all.
It ain't for you.
Yeah.
It ain't for y'all. I'm
that's
sick
all
of
you
these
keep
niggas.
talking about.
If somebody put a gun to your head and told you to name 3 Bow Wow songs, shut up,
Yeah,
yo.
that one pissed me off. I don't usually
I'm
react to
sick
it.
of reading from these niggas, yo.
what
Bow
somebody
Wow
said.
is 34 and has lived a million lives. Keep his name out y'all fucking mouth.
Yeah, somebody said that.
You don't get it, you don't get it. Same with Push. Sick of them niggas trying to come taint our shit, all while behaving in a manner that's actively bringing the 90s back.
Right.
That's a good point,
Yeah.
yo. Didn't really look at it that way.
They bringing the 90s back?
Yes, they're bringing the 90s is back. Just so we're clear. That should help people better understand what's happening right now. They done shot 15 cops, 13 cops over here. If you just look at some of the crime, amongst other things
No, it's back.
that I won't say, it's feeling like late 80s, 90s to me. They don't know that because things are different now.
Right.
Now, stay right there for a second. Because I'm trying to make y'all aware of it. From what Joe is saying, why are y'all posting money on the gram? With everything that he said, what y'all see that's going on, why are all of y'all running to spread out money in messages? Can anybody answer me that, yo?
It's the new thing, cool thing to do.
What do you mean?
Well, I just seen
No. It's like getting a little wild.
I think that was Brother Shabazz that just posted the robbers that followed one of the dope boy niggas home
And
popped him right on up,
right on his lawn.
killed him on his grass.
Killed him on his grass. Made his girl throw the bag outside. Once she threw the bag outside, I thought they was gonna let him go.
Me too.
It was real disturbing to watch, actually. And they killed him like it was nothing. Like that'd be the thing. Like now cameras are outside, along with the people.
Right.
Bruh, it's disheartening watching all of these people get shot, and the people that be shooting them really don't be caring.
Like, bro, these is kids. Like, they don't give a fuck.
It's traumatizing for me. Like, I've seen too much murder. I've seen too much death.
Nah, but I'm just stuck on this particular part because home invasions are up. We keep hearing robberies are up. Robberies in broad day at restaurants are up.
Master normal.
Violence is back.
Violence.
Niggas with money is back. Flashy is
shit
back.
is back.
Like, that's a recipe for
Never
disaster.
thought
And a
about
lot
that.
of y'all aren't equipped to handle what comes with that attention. Everybody that views your posts ain't your friend.
Or some of them niggas know you a pussy.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody's not equipped to handle what come with that attention.
Gang shit thriving. Crooked police thriving. It was a story last week that we skipped.
I saw where they. Is this the one about the cop that got caught with 500 cases that they had to dismiss because he was? Yeah,
That's crazy.
he lied in 500 cases.
I know.
So they blew out all
Like
this shit.
they kicked out like 300-400 of his cases.
Political agendas are back.
Public.
It's feeling wire-ish.
Yeah.
All of it.
No, it is. Slash.
Just throwing in NFTs.
Right.
Throwing some fucking Bitcoin or some shit.
Sprinkling a little crypto.
Nah, it's scary out there, man.
that's crazy.
It is scary out
Just
there.
be careful, man. Like I'm
Carjackings
be
are back.
careful, bro.
It's the 90s.
This call is being recorded.
Recording, nigga. I'm hanging up. Fuck is you talking about?
Fuck you, it's calling.
I'm gonna try it again now.
That's just a
I've never heard that before.
Never.
Call.
Calling the feds.
Let's see what it say.
This call is being recorded.
It's because somebody's out of town. Out the country. That is an annoying ring.
It really is.
Oh my god, nigga.
I was about to say, shorty had a
Nigga,
little,
get the fuck.
little foreign voice.
I was trying to call Pusha just to make sure he was okay and well.
Ah.
I reached out to him when I
didn't
saw
want
the
nothing
snippet.
else.
I just shot him a text.
didn't
I was
want
like, I heard it. He said, it's time. He said, that's all I need.
That's all I need.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
I'm hyped.
I'm hyped too. I don't have a take.
Yeah. I'm ready.
I don't have
I'm
a
ready.
take.
That's my take.
hyped.
I'm ready.
I'm
And
ready.
I hope it's full of coke rap.
It will be.
There's cocaine on Lana Del Rey's face for the cover, so I'm pretty sure that's what we're getting.
I take it. I take it.
That's the push I want.
I like to see them complain about it, though.
I hope it's more
I
than.
like that.
Hope it's more than 6 songs or 7 songs.
No. That was. We're not doing that.
Great.
He can't do that.
This is gonna be crazy, yo. It's gonna be crowded this first quarter, yo.
It is.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
think so.
I think this whole year. I think we're getting a lot.
Some of y'all should have waited.
Or
I think it's gonna be
or
some
should have
surprises.
dropped when shit was a little quiet last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it might work for you. Your low numbers you can blame on it being crowded.
Or you can get a streaming farm.
Yo, when low numbers come in, the blame don't matter, yo. They there. Like, we could blame whoever we want to blame, but they there.
We got drops coming very soon. I see 2 Chainz is coming. He just dropped his album cover February 4th. Yo Gotti is finally dropping what he said is going to be his last album February 4th.
There's some shit coming February 4th.
Yeah. I've seen a couple other names tossed around for February 4th. I'm like, that's kind of a busy little day there. Not mad at it.
I ain't mad.
Not mad.
Well, I look forward to it. Can't wait.
Me too.
Can't wait to hear what Push has going on. All right, this is Ice thing. I don't know nothing about this.
No, this was just Yo Gotti just announcing the album. He pushed it back. It was supposed to drop in November. Things happened, and he pushed the album back. And it's a double disc coming. Free game. I think he said one side is free and the other side is game.
Okay.
And it's going to be his last project. So I'm not mad at it. I'm a Gotti fan. I know there's a lot of Gotti fans out here. Looking forward to see what he's cooking up. And like I said, we have 2 Chainz. Who else?
Why do people feel like this is his last project?
He said
He said it.
Oh,
But they say that a lot.
Yeah, they do.
But Gotti's in exec mode.
Yeah.
So I would believe it from
them
him.
niggas is running a farm over that bitch.
Where is the cup? I've been chilling, but that's been
Oh,
3.
Yeah. Cups up
from
there.
who?
Him?
Oh, come on. Where's
Word?
the cup, yo?
Yes.
I got it.
I got it.
I ain't know that.
I got it.
You got singles?
I've been sitting here. I said earlier, I was like,
He been letting them fly.
yeah, it's
He
3
has been-
already.
He has been kind of going crazy.
Yeah, something's wrong.
We only the cup is only needed.
Yo,
when
and I
you're
have
here.
an idea. At the end of the year, like we want to give this cup to like a fan.
Win Ish's cup.
Yeah, somebody should be
Not my
able to
cup.
win this.
No, it's
money.
your cup.
Give me $2.
Well,
No, matter of fact, what I should do is like how I got the cup that say ice, get one that just say Ish.
Or just say the word that, you know what I mean?
Ah, yeah, there we go.
There's money going in here.
Word.
I ain't gonna hold you. This shit like hitting free parking.
Oh man.
All right, come on, let's talk about it. Ari Lennox wants off of her record label. Says she is done and tired. She tweeted, "I want to be dropped from the labels. I'm done and tired. For Christ's sakes, I realize I have..." Oh, come on, no. See, this is not the original.
She deleted all her tweets, bro.
Well, I'll read this anyway. Go back. For Christ's sakes, I realize I have no hits. I realize you all can live without hearing my music. Now, let me give some backstory to this.
Yeah, because I'm lost.
This is her response to the internet. Her first thing was, "Yo, I'm done and tired. I want to be done, dropped from the label. I'm not happy. I don't want to make music." Whatever she said. And then all the fans on Twitter, you know, the interneted, and said, "Peace."
I was getting ready to say that right now.
You don't. They said you don't make enough music. You don't even drop enough for us to give a fuck about this.
But
So
even if
she dropped, it'd be fire, though.
no, but look, even
I'm
if
saying what the internet said.
No.
look, even if you do, if you're saying I'm done and tired, I don't want to put no more music out.
So the
You ain't gotta say all that.
the
Say I
internet
retired.
did that, and they treated her harshly, and this was her response to that.
Okay.
So for Christ's sakes, I realize I have no hits. I realize you all can live without hearing my music. I realize complaining is so aggravating to y'all. I don't ask blogs to post me when I'm at my worst. You judgmental, self-hating parasites wouldn't last a day as a signed artist. She continued, complaining that I'm complaining about the shit I'm going through. Meanwhile, in real life, you're just as unhappy, just as fucked up. You crying in the car too. Somebody calling you insensitive and dramatic too. You could never be honest about your demons.
Oh my God, I can't. Sorry.
Hello?
Shut the. I'm not gonna say that. That's not nice.
That's not nice at all.
Okay, everything she's saying is right. Everybody's going through it.
Yeah, how you spell ledge?
But you, yeah. Go ahead, man.
No, you.
I'm steaming reading this.
But why?
I think it's the D before the G.
Let's try to unpack this a little bit.
Let's say I cried in the car on the way to your house.
Aw.
I'd hug you.
But
You wouldn't know.
You would not know.
Well, you might be puffy in the face a little bit.
Yeah, your eyes might be red.
You're my man. We would never hit the public forum with the news. So, and I'm learning this slowly, that when you are in a public forum, you can kind of control what gets out. So if you complaining and you crying and you going through it, the second that you make it public, it's public.
And
And,
it's
the public
fodder.
going to do what they do with your information. So if you don't want anybody critiquing you or criticizing you for going through your mental shit, you kind of got to keep that public. Now, it's unfortunate that you
Keep it
are
private.
going through some mental shit. I mean, that's what I meant private. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate that you're going through mental shit, but you're not new here. So you know what these niggas going to do. And she's right about the parasites and all that other
Kind
shit.
of new here. Not brand spanking new.
You're not new to the internet. I'm not rolling with none of that. I don't excuse this.
How many years she's been out as an artist? A couple years.
Nigga, it could be one.
Nah,
You're not
one
For
new
a
you
to
little
it.
while, she's new to the music game.
One is new.
She's
No.
new to fame.
She's been around
You
for
could
like
be
4
new to
years.
fame.
3 or 4
You're not
years.
new to the internet. The internet has been here for a minute now. I'm sorry.
So I'm not new to the internet. The shit that's going on, I'm new to.
Ish. Would you sit on the internet and cry if you were having a bad day?
No, that's not who I am as a man. What I'm
But
saying
there
is,
is a
There's a
generation
generation
of people
of
that
that.
do that.
But
I don't
they
wanna be
only
dismissive.
do it. No. It's not to dismiss them, but they do it thinking that all I get back is sympathy. Nigga, like you just said, we all going through shit. So yeah, people don't have to care.
you don't. I'm not disagreeing with you. Me and you have on the same side of the take. I'm saying that she knows better because she's been in a public forum for a minute now. So
I
you
think-
know when you toss a ball out,
They're going to play ball.
yeah.
And she should know better because she's been on the side of this a bunch of times. Like her directly
Yeah.
have had issues where you say you're having a bad day or whatever. You bring it to the internet and they tear your ass up for it. At what point do you say maybe I should stop taking the shit to the internet?
But what if you want all of this?
Exactly, because you're not her now. I'm putting it off of her. But a lot of people are just addicted to the interaction.
Right.
So
That's what I mean.
my good day, my bad day, whatever, I just want everybody saying something about me. Then when it gets to be overwhelming, now I'm the victim. But my nigga, you put this out
which
here.
is going to get you more interaction via empathy.
That's why I almost spazzed earlier and I caught myself. I'm working on me.
You on Zen Ice?
He's on Zen Ice.
He picked the wrong fingers.
It's the wrong thing. Oh, was it blood sign? What is it? What is it? How you do it? I don't know.
You good, dog?
But yeah, like I don't have any sympathy for this. When people bring they shit to the internet and then complain about the internet getting on their ass.
You can't win a battle against the internet, by the way.
No, you can't.
Like, you get some friends, get a group chat, get a therapist, go talk to somebody, get a dog.
Well, say it kinder as you say those
No,
things.
that's the problem. People need to hear it real. No kinder. You do not have to come to the internet with your problems because the internet do not care.
They don't give a fuck.
The internet
There's
has
some
their
people
own problem.
That's not true. It's some people that do care.
It's a small percentage.
Yeah.
Who cares? Other people just want to know your business and act like they
jokes.
care. And make jokes. That's what we here for. We here for jokes. Flat out.
I'm not saying it's a healthy
Or it should be
environment,
like that,
but it is what it is.
You've been around a little while.
You know this.
That's why I asked.
I'm going to try to be kinder than Ice.
That's the problem.
I am. Because regardless of how someone's mental health was affected, it was affected. Ari Lennox is not the fondest of me, and I'm not the fondest of overly sensitive people. I've never met the young lady, so I don't know that to be her. But in my time on earth, the people that just overly sensitive grinds my gears a little bit. That could be a Joe issue. I'll get better. I'll talk to my therapist about it. That's one. And
No,
two,
talk to the internet.
talk to the black screen.
Yeah.
And two, another peeve of mine, when people only want the great from something, it bothers me. It does. Some of the things, and I'm not speaking about Ari Lennox, I'm broadening this to speak to just people. Some of the things that the newer acts just say on the internet in terms of the things that they hate and the things that are really driving them crazy in this game, some of it comes with the game. I didn't make that rule. That's not Joe saying that. And I'm not saying that some of the shit shouldn't be rectified. But upon entry, some things exist. Ari Lennox last week, and we skipped this because it's not our business and it's not our place. And I purposely skip it, especially this year, because every time I talk about this shit, y'all just fucking drag my character to the mud. And I'm kind of sick of reading it. But last week, Ari Lennox did an interview with a gentleman that I was unfamiliar with. I had to go research him. And he asked something that was inappropriate. Well, that Ari felt was inappropriate. Which was, are you being fucked good right now? When you research the gentleman, he's a shock jock from wherever he's from.
Oh.
Like,
That's what they all are trying to be. Never mind. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
okay, but that may not make it okay, but they exist.
No.
Right.
Doesn't make it okay.
Where's he from? Find out where he's from for me, please, so I can give this gentleman.
The podcast or just in general?
Yeah, the podcast is from where?
Where they're from? I don't know.
Yes. Because he's from somewhere else.
I feel like it was South Africa, but I could be wrong about that.
I think so too, but I want to be certain of
I'm
it.
almost certain it was.
Right? So he asked the inappropriate question. She was shocked in the moment, said, how could you ask me that, or whatever she said. And then the interview continued.
Yeah. South Africa.
He's from South Africa. And later on her socials, she said, you made me feel super uncomfortable. How were you allowed to do that? You know, she went through it. That's what made me research the guy. And then I was like, because my first question was, why is Ari Lennox talking to him? I don't know him. I've never seen him. But that's Ari Lennox, so he got to be somebody. You didn't just pop up on somebody's Zoom. All right, you from South Africa. Well, then that led me to, wait, Well, Ari Lennox, I don't remember where she was going because I don't keep up with this, but that flight where she cursed everybody out, allegedly, that was a foreign flight. That was an international flight, right?
It was Sweden or something. It was foreign, though.
In my history, when something like that happens, you got to get into damage control mode. So a label is probably telling you to go sit with the biggest podcaster in South Africa or from over here or just from anywhere else. That's what I'm assuming. I haven't spoken to anybody. But that story kind of got swept under the rug, whatever that airport shit was. Mm-hmm. And then it was a few years ago that Ari Lennox was just very active on social media and maybe wasn't being received in the best light. So much so to the point, I think the label hopped in and said, yo, you get off the internet. And then she announced it. I'm leaving the internet. This was a few years ago.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That says that your behavior on the internet, and trust me, I know, I was this. My behavior on the internet put things at risk in real life. Mm. Most of the artists, when the label tell you to go sit the fuck down, it's because you're putting something at risk. And that don't really make artists happy. So I understand that. But she doesn't respond well to some of this stuff. That's what I'll say, in the kindest of ways. She doesn't handle some of these things the greatest.
Unless your goal is to get people talking one way or another.
I don't think that's her goal.
I don't know if it is or not. I don't know.
So I don't want to pin that on her.
And when I say that, maybe it's not dependent on her, but in general, I feel like people treat the internet like that. They don't really care how I'm being talked about as long as I'm being talked about.
That's what I told y'all when y'all brought up that other podcast that I didn't want to talk about. I'm like, this is what they want.
Yeah, I'll never talk about them again.
Like, this is what a lot of people, I don't care how I get it. No such thing as bad publicity.
But Ari Lennox, I think this stuff truly affects her.
I agree. I think it does as well.
And I want to be empathetic.
I just want her to get off the internet. If the internet affects you in that way, because not everyone is equipped for what comes with being on a public platform like that. Mm. And if that is the case, you have to now realize you're kind of like harming yourself. If I keep going on here, going off, and I don't like what I'm getting in return, maybe I should stop.
Yo, and I'm gonna say this too as an artist. I am. I wasn't gonna say it, but I am gonna say it, yo. Because I think I have the license to say this, right? As probably one of the most introspective acts ever, a rule of thumb for me was, if I say it in a song, it's in the world. It's on board to be discussed from people. Mm-hmm. If I go in the street and a fan see me, they might say, yo, that verse in Only Human when you was talking about such and such and such and such. Like, it can be brought up. Mm-hmm. Once it's documented,
it lives.
It exists.
Correct.
That was something I used to battle with as an introspective artist. Mm. I'm not saying that the South African podcaster was right or wrong, because it's not my place to say. But Ari Lennox's last 9 verses have been sexually explicit. If you're sitting with a shock jock, I'm not saying that he's right or wrong. Don't try to twist my fucking words. You have to know that anything you have ever said in a song
could potentially be
on record to be discussed.
Now,
could he have done that in a much more classy and tasteful way?
Of course.
Of course.
Now, wait a minute, though.
But for Ari Lennox afterward to act like, where did he even find the nerve, courage, and gall to ask me such an explicit question? Bam, I've listened to all your last guest verses. I love them shits. Part of why I love them is because you talking that talk.
Now, look.
You killing that. She be killing this shit.
She is.
Hold on. Now, the problem with that could be, like you said, I had some international, not so friendly news. So the label could be putting me with this person. Now, I don't know who they are. I don't know how they give it up. The label could be saying, yo, go do this because it's going to help us with this. So I might go in there under the wrong pretenses, thinking that this person is here to kind of like help clean my image up, not bring up this shit that I didn't want to talk about. So I can't really put it on her because she might not have known that. This could be because she said, I'm done with labels. I'm tired. So it could have been a label move saying, yo, go sit with them. And now her mad at her label. Why would y'all do that?
Okay, but now let's go through it. When I first read this, one of the first questions I said, because it said labels, plural. My first question to myself was, who's her labels? I know her to have Dreamville ties. And Dreamville is distributed through where? Let's look that up so we're right. I think Interscope.
Interscope.
That now puts you, Ari Lennox, on the Interscope roster chart. This is not a gender thing. I know a lot of y'all listening try to paint us as like women haters, like we them other doofy fucking niggas, but we're not. This is just artist shit. And it's how you're being looked at as an artist and performer. Interscope is the top of the top. It's the top of the top, the top of the top of the top acts. It's the biggest engine with the biggest dick. If you want to come out, or if you want grace, or if you want special treatment, you have to perform to this level,
right? Or
we don't give a fuck about you. I'm saying that as somebody who was signed to Shady. Eminem should have had all the fucking favor in the world at Interscope, and I'm sure that he still ran into problems because now you're talking about Joe Budden and Slaughterhouse versus the Interscope roster.
Yeah, the Interscope right.
It's not Eminem. Sure. The same thing exists for Ari Lennox. So I don't think she's having a blast. I don't think she's having the greatest of times. Well, she said that. But what's not being said, because we'll never hear from the label side, is I bet you they say goodbye. So you better be careful asking for what you want. Oh, you want to leave? Well, give us some points and go. Because it was tough to kind of get you, it was tough to get you to crack. You put an album out, we saw what it did, we tried to work on some singles, we put you with, who did that Pressure record? Pharrell? It just dropped recently. I think it was Pharrell.
Keep going, I'll find out.
We put you with whoever it was a bona fide hit maker. Typically when a label do that, we trying to make sure you don't miss.
They putting something behind you.
And if it miss,
Brian Michael Cox and Jermaine Dupri.
For real.
It says that they trying to get one.
Mm-hmm.
And you might not have got one. I don't know how much runway she gets at Interscope today. This is all off the head. I don't know nothing about nothing.
And again, he's talking just as artists, nothing to do with.
Yeah, no, not as a woman. Not as a woman.
It's just being clear.
Famous business.
Yeah, no, as a woman, no, that guy should never speak to you that way. But you're not sitting there as a woman. You're sitting there as an act. See, and then she goes on to say, yo, you told my team that you would get rid of it and you didn't. Yo, what year are we in?
Right.
What year are we in? Who is still falling for, yo, I'll get rid of it? Y'all see me sit here when artists sit here, I tell them, face to face, document it. Yo, whatever you don't want, send the time thing, we taking it out. Like, I don't do what they do. Like, what ain't right, ain't right. Nobody else is doing that. If you say it, it's there.
Yeah.
The best way to get something to be edited out is to not give it to them to edit.
That's right.
And this is not an Ari Lennox thing. Again, if you in year 4, 5, and 6 today in the information age in hip hop, where every person with a mic is screaming the do's and don'ts to this shit, some of this you have to know.
That's kind of what I was saying.
Some of this you have to know.
This ain't even just on a hip hop artist. This is just people in general. If you put it out there, it's there.
And that's why the questions I asked. I said, yo, how old is she as an artist?
I don't
care. It mattered because
how old? I don't know. How old is she?
No, as an artist.
I meant
how many years active?
How many years?
I still would like to know how old she is.
She's 30.
See, because I keep falling for brands. I thought Sweetie was 25 for mad long. You're going on 29. I'm viewing it different.
Sure.
I need to know how old people are. How old is her? See? And that's what I mean. She's 30 years old. Some of this is your job to know at your age and at your position.
At your experience level.
That's all I'm saying. Like anybody of a certain age, if you're on the internet, when when managers and publicists and shit used to try to get artists to join Twitter, I'm talking about back in my terrorist days, they used to literally tell them, yo, you gotta join this Twitter shit. This lets you interact back and forth with your fans. So if you're an artist and you don't know nothing about that, you think everybody I see on here is my fan.
Yep.
Until you log on and you start to see, oh shit, niggas is clowning me. A lot of artists never saw that before. Anywhere in their career, interview, they on my side. A meet and greet, those are my fans.
Right.
Anywhere I go, I never got a chance to see the hate until Twitter in real time.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh
point.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, that's why so many of them hated me.
And then throw on some poorly worded tweets.
There you go.
Or some
now you got
now it's even more. 'Cause
Exactly.
Now someone's retweeting that
Exactly.
dumb shit you said, and
Or some shit that could be misconstrued in another way.
Yeah.
You ain't
so
mean
we
it like
all
that.
saw this from 2009, 10, 11, 12. We were in 2022, dog.
yeah.
That's my point with it. We're
Yeah,
in
y'all,
2022.
they don't have no excuse.
And that's what I'm saying. There's no excuse today to get on the internet, say something, and then
Be mad at the internet.
Get mad at the internet.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. There's no excuse. It's not about being sensitive to someone's mental health or anything like that. It's just, you know how this shit works. It's been doing this for years. Everybody from the biggest artist in the world to the person who working foot action knows what happened if you say something on the internet. Nobody can use the excuse of, I didn't know they was going to tear my ass up like this. So I don't fall for this. I don't feel sorry for this.
I want to wrap Sister Ari in love, covet her with warmth, hope that she's around the people that she trusts, can speak to, and can confide in. Because I have to imagine that she's going through a lot. Just even in the label bullshit, trying to get a song out, trying to get an album out.
It's frustrating.
Oh, I got to do the interview over here. Oh,
Probably didn't even want to do it.
Oh, I'm sure
it's
she
all
didn't wanna do it.
frustration. There's
I'm
a
sure
lot of frustration. But the place not to go with it is the internet. That's all I'm saying.
See, but my issue is not my issue, but she said labels, which means it's probably Dreamville too, eh?
Sounds like it.
Or it could just be, I
Labels,
don't know
I don't
who's
wanna get
responsible
any-
for that. Or everybody. I'm done with all of y'all. I don't know if it was Dreamville that sent me over here or Interscope or whatever.
I don't want to be
I just
signed
don't
to
care.
nobody.
See, but no.
I just want to get away from all of this shit.
But no. No. See, this is crazy. And again, I'm not on Ari Lennox. As an artist, yo, so you're not culpable. Every contract that you signed, you want to go away now. Who's made their money back? Who's agreeing to this from a brand new act, yo? That's crazy to me. That part is crazy to me. Now, the Dreamville shit, I can understand. It's not an R&B label. Like, she's an R&B act. Hey, maybe it ain't working out.
This don't even
But
sound
I
like
want to
the-
get out of all of my contracts. I support that shit, but
Again,
I got to see how it's done.
the way she's talking when she say I'm done and I'm tired, retire. Okay.
Well,
Don't
maybe,
put nothing else out.
well, maybe she will.
Cause that's what it sounds. That's what I take from it. I'm done. I'm tired. I want to be out of all of this.
R&B will take a loss if she retires, though.
And then the follow up tweet says,
I got to turn down.
But see, you gotta look at the next tweet.
right.
I will continue to sing about dick when I want, and you misogynistic peasants can continue to jerk off to my music. Thank you. Good morning.
And
All right,
and
see.
of course, the key part of that is only the people that she mentioned can reply to that tweet. You see what I'm saying? Now I still want to get my shit off. I just don't want y'all to say nothing. The internet don't work like
Oh, I
that,
forgot
shorty.
that Twitter changed that little feature.
Nah, they changed it for the main app. That don't
Yeah.
work with us.
You know, not on mine. Not my
That don't
third.
work on our
That's
third
why
party
I'm on
apps.
my third party.
Yeah,
app.
that bull, y'all can keep that.
On Twitter, they do this.
Yeah.
I can say something and nobody can respond. Like cutting the comments off.
Yeah.
Even that. I think that's bullshit. I disagree with all of that. Don't put it out. You can't filter, I only want to see the good. Life don't work that way.
See, I'm getting out of here because this is my problem with the new generation. They take really impactful words and use them casually. Like for you to call someone misogynistic, that is a claim. That is a bold statement. You get that from a nigga maybe asking a question that he shouldn't have asked?
About content that you gave the world.
You took that.
Come
I
on,
started
yo.
to say it.
Come on, man. Some of this, yo, I know we can't say it, but come on. Some of this. But this is a slap, though. Because she's right. I don't want her to stop singing about this stuff. I like sexually explicit, soft, crooning R&B lyrics. I don't think she should be treated differently because she's singing like this. But she got to be built to
Everybody not.
before tough.
And when you're not built, just stay off. Like, there's artists that drop their music and you don't hear from them no more.
Yeah.
This is that shit, boy. But if you start a song with "I want to sit on it," somebody is going to ask you about
Sitting on it.
Yeah, and it sounds fucked up. Does that make us misogynistic?
No.
Because I don't want to get caught up here.
No. If I write a song talking about kicking in the door and robbing somebody, and then somebody asks me, yo, you really be kicking in doors robbing
Listen,
niggas?
I used to be scared to death that an interviewer would really know my lyrics and start asking me about them. Like the lyrics.
But
I used to be so happy when it was just, oh, you don't know shit? Great.
But if they did.
Because if they did, I'd have to answer for things. Hey, in this verse you said you was feeling suicidal. What happened that day? What was going on? Like, I don't know, man. Let me get off of this.
But you couldn't be mad at them. If
I
they
wouldn't be
started to
mad.
ask about stuff that it would be a little tactless.
Damn, they
to
ask
about
authors
somebody's
when they
suicide.
sit down, when you see an author interview, they'll ask you about shit you wrote.
Sure.
You put that out. So I'm asking you about what you said.
Yo, and that Truth for Truth hookah Drake session I had, whatever year that was it 11? Man, long ago. But he said, and this was a time where I deemed him to be going through a lot online. He said, yo, I'm thinking about never using the internet again. I thought it was the most preposterous thing in the world, because how could you not be on the internet as an artist? Clearly, I was off. He had visions of being the biggest artist to ever live, and then you move like that. But his explanation to me at the time was, I don't give a fuck about what they're saying, and I'm gonna read all this and consume all this. It's gonna affect me. It's gonna affect me in the studio. It's gonna affect how I deal with people in my real life. It's gonna. So why do I need to? I don't deal with it the greatest. So I'm out. I'm not. And I still didn't get it, but today, boy, was he correct.
Yes.
And he got the fuck off. He got off. Stop tweeting altogether. Learn how to Instagram. Like, you got to learn how to use the shit that's for you.
You got to do self-reflection. And you got to understand, especially at a certain age, of what you can tolerate and what you can't.
Yep.
That's it. Like, if I know that niggas over here play too much, right? And I could go over there and they're going to be playing and we can get into a fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose not to go over there and fuck with them today because I'm not in that mental headspace. I don't feel like being bothered with this group of friends. I'm going to go over here to this group of friends that's way more mild-mannered, and we just going to chill and have a different type of vibe.
Right.
If I'm going to this strip club where I know, the chicks over here badder, but the element is a little different.
Guns are louder, too.
Yeah. Like, it's a different element. I might go over here to this strip club where the chicks aren't as popping, but I don't got to tuck my chin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to be walking around there mean mugging because it's not going on over there like that. Or the odds of it happening over there are different. So, if you know that Twitter was a violent space.
Wasn't Ari the one that came online with that "don't call me auntie" shit? It's offensive and it's an insult. Scream, man, you look at that. That was her.
But no, I'm just talking about from Drake. Like,
She's
Drake,
got 90 of those little instances on the internet.
excuse me, Drake saying that, yo, this right here, I don't take well. And I know me, and I know it affects me on a day-to-day basis. I'm thinking about some shit that some boy in Oklahoma wrote that I don't know. I'm going to do myself a service and get away from that. That I think that's just adult.
Nah, you just had it. It was Ari, "Don't call me auntie." When she went on a run about how she felt about people calling her auntie. When she went on a long rant about the guy that said she looked like a dog. Like, and you're a beautiful woman. Of course you don't look like a dog, but she spent a lot of time on this stranger on the internet that is just typing some shit.
But
like,
see,
I want
now-
to cover her and whatever she needs to not be affected by strangers typing.
See, now that comes back to a conversation me and Ish had a long time ago over on the other side about again, as someone who used to troll, you don't really know what your words are doing to a person. So, like, the person that wrote that, he didn't think it was gonna fuck her up like that and have her on a rant like that. Fucked her up. It really bothered her.
And
so
it's
the
a
people that
fucked
say
up
certain shit,
thing to say.
No,
like,
in
real life,
I'm saying that yes, it is a fucked up thing
the
to say.
internet don't play by that.
You just don't know. I told him he was correct. You don't know what your words are doing to somebody. Like whoever the whole "don't call me auntie" thing, the nigga might have just said auntie, not even meaning to
offend
you, but it really set her off. So I get both sides of that. It's just,
Yeah, I mean,
if you're not built for it though, like myself, it's days where I just don't feel like being bothered with none of this shit.
you gotta let it go.
I will just not. I don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to see. And that's the other thing. People announce I'm taking a break from social media.
Yeah,
Just don't be there.
Just close the fuck. Delete the app. Take a break.
Yo, I used to diss girls back in the day when they be like, "I'm never calling you." Fam, you don't have to announce it.
I'm blocking you.
Just don't.
do it. Just don't call.
This is my last time ever. You want a response,
Right.
Yes.
That's when you like, yo, you want a response. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, I'm not shooting at the young lady. This is generally.
This in
speaking.
general because this applies. This isn't
generally
just her.
speaking,
This is
but-
a lot of people.
Back to what Ice was saying and to what Drake said. Yo, dog, if you know you can't take it, don't fuck with that. Go to something that's positive. Go to something that feeds you. Don't go to something that detracts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go over there. I'm gonna fuck with them niggas
These
over there.
smartphones. These smartphones are capable of a lot of shit. You don't have to spend it on Twitter.
So I'm going to delve into this, and I shouldn't, but I am. Because this is just another one of those things that people paint as gender shit when it is not, right? Imagine this. Ari Lennox's wardrobe, hair, makeup, studio cost, whatever it has costed anybody to try to get something out of the project. We believe in it. We're invested. We're here, no matter what. For however many years later, you just want to get away from them altogether?
People say I be pandering to the businesses.
This is why, see, because women, I've gone through it. I've heard men say the women reacted horribly to Ross on the Breakfast Club saying, "I will not work with women." Women take that to be misogynistic. No matter what your reasoning is. Ross was like, yo, I'm a horny nigga. He didn't say that.
Right.
But that's what he was saying. I'm horny, I ain't gonna do that. I know how business works. I want to be able to have a business relationship. That was his reasoning. But some of the other reasons you hear are women can be difficult. I'm talking about in the industry. That's not from Joe. Don't try to paint me as some shit. Fuck y'all. But in the industry, you hear it can be tough. Some of what they mean by that is these monster companies have invested in Ari Lennox. She is our prize. She can't get off course by stranger nigga calling her dog. It can't. Because if that rattles you, there are entire teams that have to stop what they are doing to come cater to you to make sure that you're okay and you're mentally fit and you're all right. And that's what should be done if you're feeling a way. But if that has to happen there, then imagine how many times it has to happen for the people that are looking for their return. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope I worded that in a way that people were able to understand. Do y'all think I did or no?
No.
I don't think you said anything wrong.
I mean, people
I hope not.
still will go over
They're
a
gonna
bunch of
take
people's head because a lot of people not really business savvy in that regard. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I've worked with some women, right? And what I took for granted and what I needed to learn was they require the same amount of attention that my girl does, that my cousins do, that women do. It don't matter that you're in a work relationship now. When something bothers them, you have to show up. When they want your attention, you have to show up. And they could demand that attention a lot. They could. And as a man, you'll have to show up and try to know how to deal with it. Try to empathize. Try to know what makes them feel away. Try to protect and fucking figure it out. That could be difficult if strangers on the internet are what pushes your buttons. No pun. I hope Ari Lennox is all right, though. Honestly.
do too.
I hope she's
really-
good. If you need to quit, quit. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, that's what true.
If you need to quit, fuck this shit.
Or just delete the internet and just put out your music the way you want to do it.
Bro, we have artists that pop up, drop, disappear.
And have other people just post it.
You can get your team to run your pages for you. You don't have to actively do that. Because that's the other part
too.
Yeah. Then you have people, because you get so consumed in it, you start searching your name. I want to see what they saying about me.
Right.
You're not gonna ever, I don't care who you are, ever see all positive things.
That's real.
You're not.
And I think the sooner a lot of people understand that, it's cool. Like I told y'all, I don't read the comments. Not because not because like I don't want to see somebody saying something bad or kicking my ass in the comments. I don't read the comments because I don't want to get too consumed in that. Then I come in here trying to cater to something I read. Like I feel like if I'm just put my best product out, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And that's what I think a lot of artists have to kind of worry about. Just stop trying to look. You're gonna see too much negative no matter what.
I think it's a fine line. I think you want to gauge your audience and see where you can improve.
See, I have people for that. I will contact people. Hey, what's going on? What they saying out there? What do I need for X, Y, and Z? I don't need myself to go and personally go and look and see it.
But oftentimes the people that you love you will paraphrase.
I got people that love the product more. Like
I'm just saying people love you will paraphrase. When you read these ignorant niggas, you get the real raw shit. So I think it's a fine line. To each his or her own. But I get it.
I pray that Ari Lennox is all right, surrounded by love and doing what she needs to do for her mental health to be in the best place it could possibly be. That's what I have to say about Ari Lennox. Because regardless of whether she makes another song or not, I would like for her to be okay. And I'd like for her to better be able to deal with some of these things that are problematic for her.
Indeed. And before go ahead. One more thing, Ari Lennox, if you're listening or if this gets to you, block these niggas.
It'll get dirt. That's us. Right. She gonna block us.
I'm just saying, block us. If somebody is saying something, see, this is my one little take about Twitter, social media in general. It is the one place where you literally get to play God. Like, I can make you disappear and never to have existed with the touch of a button.
Can't block them all.
I can block the ones I see.
You'll be there a long time.
So if I have the time for it, I'll block them.
They don't have the time for it.
Well, then I'm
telling you about what a hot day. You know what a hot summer day feel like when everybody's outside. When that heat get to your door as an artist, and the internet day is yours. I've had a bunch of them.
Bro, yeah, everybody's day is coming. We say that.
We say everybody gets a turn.
Yeah.
But when you get yours, you can't block them all.
Then you know what you do? This.
Yeah, you turn it off. Turn the phone off.
That's what you do. You don't sit there and let it consume you. You do that.
I pray for Ari Lennox's mental health because I pray for all of y'all's mental health out there. But I'll be honest, I woke up with this woman on my mind for the past 5 days.
I get emotional because my son is an amazing young man.
Regina King. Regina King.
I did something right in life with him. You know, he's just a wonderful young man.
Look at this young man that
talking about her son.
My most...
It's a collage of a bunch of clips.
Than anything in the whole world.
Before I drove him off to school, we got these matching tattoos.
Ian, the fact that I get to share this night with you, the best date in the house.
Come on, man.
Oh, man. You make being a mother my greatest accomplishment. I love you.
Check up on your strong friend. That's why it's tough for me to, I'm not comparing anything, of course, but it's tough for me to deal with you niggas that's like worried about what strangers are saying online, because my brain don't leave where it need to be, which is Regina King lost her son.
Her only child.
Who she loved and spoke about often with the highest of praise. Yo, I speak a lot about, as a parent, right? We all love our kids, but some of us really like our kids. It's a difference. Like, you enjoy your kid. Like, wow, the personality, whatever's happening with you, I fuck with this, yo. Versus, all right, I need to mold some shit up out of you. Right? She sounded like she adored
she did.
Her son.
She did.
And he transitioned. Self-transition. That was the report. Ian Alexander Jr., a musician, DJ, and son of actress and director Regina King, has died. I don't say that word. He was 26 years old. Alexander's death was confirmed to Variety by a public relations representative for King. No further details are available at this time, and they shouldn't be. Mind your fucking business. Mind your business. We haven't heard a word from Regina King about it. Oh, sister, I'm praying for you.
Damn, she probably can't even talk.
I know. Listen. I can't imagine it.
That's crazy.
That type of pain. Every day since this story has been reported, I have not stopped thinking about her. I can't imagine the strength that you need. Like, I can't imagine the strength that Freeway had to have losing 2 kids in a matter of months, right? Like, my brain, it's called me morbid all the time, but I'm on shit like that. I don't have time for what the fuck these niggas talking about on the internet. This nigga's out here having to muster up the courage to live because life has been
get
shattered.
Out of the bed. Get
Come
out of the
on,
bed.
man.
Yeah, go eat.
On that, Vivica A. Fox stated that she was with Regina King a couple nights ago, and I'm going to read her statement here. She said, I was with Regina King last night. She's okay. More than anything else is I'm glad that I got to hug her. I'm glad I got to look into her eyes. She added that King wanted to give the fans an update on how she was doing. She said to tell everybody that she's gotten your text, the outpouring of love for her, her family, and her son. She appreciates it.
Great. Yeah. I also don't want to hear that shit from Vivica Fox right now.
She might have been.
Yeah,
she might have been relaying a message.
I'm not mad at that.
She might have been relaying a message.
If she's relaying a message, great. Other than that, I do not need to hear about the state of Regina King until Regina King is ready to say it.
No, I get you.
Don't third party me. Don't. Hey, my friend said.
But if she's like, listen, just let everybody know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm down with that.
So I'm not mad at that.
I'm down with that.
I'm not mad at that.
But there's a show with them. They be messy a lot. I'm not saying it has anything to do with this.
I'm about to say that could be a show.
Well, it is a show.
For show.
Not true.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all.
Sheesh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Outstanding, please.
Us, please.
Oh.
Well, we got another RIP if you want to.
Please.
I don't want to.
Terry Mugler.
Yeah, I don't want to mispronounce the name.
Yo, the fashion world is going through it in 2022 between Andre Leon, Virgil, and now Terry Mugler. French fashion designer whose work was worn by some of the most prominent figures in entertainment died on Sunday. He was 73 years old. Mugler's death was confirmed through a post on his official Instagram. We are devastated to announce the passing of Mr. Manfred Terry Mugler. And that's all that was reported. But I mean, what is there to say?
Again, that's all. Yeah, we don't need everything else.
We don't.
See, I like that. Like, there's a certain respect and privacy and sanctity that should come with death. I'm not being morbid.
When you see
you should be able to go with dignity, yo.
Mm-hmm. When you see the statements where it says the family asked for privacy during this difficult time,
the
like
end.
that's it.
The end.
That's it. Give that to them. It's none of your fucking business. If they want you to know,
You'll
tell
know.
you.
Right.
Otherwise, pay your respects. Keep it pushing.
I think that artists are lying on mushrooms.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets.
Them too.
That's where it started from?
Yeah.
No, it probably started before then, but they were a big part of it. That was some bullshit, that Yellow Jackets bullshit. Showtime damn near owe me money for that. Well, they owe me money for using my podcast clips in their Tekashi doc, but whatever. Listen, there's footage running around of Lil Boosie on mushrooms humping the air behind the steering wheel of a moving vehicle.
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck?
And then he posted it saying that it was the shrooms, please pardon my behavior.
No, that's the Molly. That's not shrooms.
He said it was shrooms.
That's Molly.
Having sex on shrooms is very strange.
This is not mushroom behavior, yo. I don't know what Boosie and Yellow Jackets are trying to do. I don't know if there's some bigger agenda to fucking
defund mushrooms,
make mushrooms the enemy, but. Oh yeah, look. Then he was doing this, stuck in the cold, doing some bull. I don't say nothing to him because he'll shoot me. But
yeah.
But
sure.
this is. Those
but don't
wasn't
lie
mushrooms.
on mushrooms like that.
Those wasn't mushrooms, Lil Boosie. This is craziness, yo.
I've never done mushrooms, so I'm out of this. I can't speak for what is or isn't mushrooms.
Have you ever gotten head while driving and got off at the right exit?
I was never a good driver while getting head.
All right, so bad driver.
Yeah, I stopped.
It's just
in the
gonna
middle
need
of the
time
road
to
and
think. Tossing the ice.
Yeah,
but you're a driver. You drive. Yeah, you know how to drive. I don't think I've ever gotten off the right exit.
Roadhead is overrated to me.
OD.
Yeah.
Yo, you a nasty nigga, though.
Why?
Yo, this nigga is a sex fiend. Anytime sex come up, he turn pink. He'd be
agreeing
like,
with
head.
I'm agreeing.
He was
with you.
agreeing
I thought
with
you were
you.
saying I'm OD.
No, I said
No,
OD.
he agrees
Oh,
with you.
I'm sorry.
Yo, teach Ish what OD means.
Asshole. No, it's
He agrees with you.
It's overrated. It's a cool thing to do.
is.
Like
So-
you be feeling on your
Yo,
macaroni
every
shit.
day I
That was
learn
cool
more
once
about
when I
my
was
male
17.
friends, yo.
Huh?
Bro, it's a lot of shit that as we get older, you realize is overrated. That's way up there. Shower sex, 69s, all overrated.
Wait, you're on that boat too?
Fuck yes.
That roadhead is overrated.
Yeah.
Can't enjoy that and safely drive.
Come on, walk me there. Let me hear it. Because I'm on the other side. Maybe you'll convince me.
It's just
Because I ain't even a big head guy, but
You ain't a driver either.
Huh?
You ain't a driver either.
Oh, you feel
We
like
being
she's
roadhead, you actually have to be driving.
No, I
Oh, if you
don't do that.
have
Don't
a
do that.
driver.
Don't do
just
that.
started driving. I mean, you just started.
Yeah, I used to drive, Ice.
I'm fucking with you, Joe.
Nah, I just think it's overrated.
Yeah, you can't focus on either.
I drove when I was poor.
All right, man.
That's a joke, yo. Yo, nothing I say is ever taken as a joke.
No.
Bro, come on, somebody walk me there.
Nah, it's just.
You have to. There's a
I'm all right,
podcast.
I'll walk you.
Someone has to
All right, look,
articulate.
You can't
No, hold
focus
on.
on either thing. It's
You can't focus on the head or the driving.
Correct.
All right, I feel
Nah,
you.
she can't really get you right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it depends on your seating situation.
Nah, my shit goes straight up. Hello?
I'm not a head guy.
nah, you can't.
I'm not a head
Yo,
guy.
can you
so
believe there's
that's
people
it.
listening to this that's not circumcised?
Yo,
Niggas is pouring sea breeze on their dick.
What is wrong with you?
They just carrying around infections. Nasty ass niggas.
Why would another man meet, yo? What's wrong with this nigga? How we go from roadhead to a nigga sausage?
Cause imagine the fucking face on the woman that's fucking undoing his belt while he's driving, getting his fucking Levi's all undone just for some uncircumcised dick to pop out. I would be so heated about the girl.
Why are you thinking that, yo?
Cause I'm circumcised.
No, but
What the fuck are you
You're
talking
a
about?
man.
yeah.
As every man should be.
So what you think about unbuckling another nigga pants for?
Why you keep thinking that? I'm thinking about the
You
doctor.
said it.
No, I'm thinking about my mom doing her due diligence when I was however years old and letting the doctor, clip that shit off. And I did the same thing to my, hey, get that shit the fuck out of here. Don't wait till he's 30. Oh, y'all got daughters.
Yeah.
Your
Y'all got daughters,
No,
so it's different.
Your brain. Huh?
That's
As a nigga with boys, that's a boy dad. I hate that y'all niggas. Hey, girl dad.
No,
Yo.
what you want me to do?
Yo,
What you want me to
That's
do?
one of them Generation Z type thing. It's the pride in being a dad. Girl dad.
It's different when it's a dog. They
Yo,
say
look at
daddy's
Boosie.
little
Yo,
girl.
look at
It's
Boosie,
different.
yo.
I don't,
Look at Boosie, yo.
Yeah, that was the Molly though. Molly, the right Molly, how you doing that? So I've heard.
Yo, when you bust your gun, you can do whatever, yo.
no lie. And won't nobody say a
Ain't
word.
nobody gonna say
Ain't
shit.
nobody-
Bobby Shmurda dancing. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say something.
Very different.
No.
Very different.
Okay.
Bobby Shmurda needs to catch a record and can be affected by the people viewing him differently. Lil Boosie is a legend and he's done. I can do Wipe Me Down for the rest of my life. I can perform at every school on this side of town anytime. It's the fucking frat anthem I'll never be without. I went to jail. I didn't snitch. I'm here. And watch how I do this internet thing. He does it great.
No, he does.
Bobby Shmurda's not on that list. Sorry. We're going to stop doing that when we just put names
No.
together.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
If he
one of
keep
y'all
dancing,
go check him.
Oh,
That's,
no,
what, I'm
they're not gonna-
that's what I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Go check him. You got a problem with him dancing?
He on parole though.
His man's ain't.
At all.
and he right there.
I wouldn't check him.
That's my point.
Oh, okay, you're right.
That's my
about that.
point. That's all.
No, they ain't gonna check him. Go ahead, gyrate away.
Yeah, exactly.
Do all that shit, nigga.
Respect.
Caribbean culture.
That too.
That's what I say. Listen, as a man, as a man that wasn't familiar with the culture, you question it at some point, but then you learn about it, and that's just culture.
And you learn about, he busts his gun and stuff. Leave alone.
And stuff.
No, you learned that in the 90s at the Brooklyn Bashment. Go say something to one of them.
Yeah. Go ahead. You
Say
tough.
something to one of them niggas.
Now that little Queens, what's that little Queen shit they do every year in the summer? If you having 90,000 people out there, yeah, that.
What?
They know.
Said Juve.
Ain't
that Brooklyn?
Yeah, that was Brooklyn.
It's
That's
the
Brooklyn.
West Indians.
That's Brooklyn.
I thought
Yeah,
it
it's
was Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
That's
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
I don't care where
Threw
it's
me off
at.
with
Oh,
Queens.
pardon me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Brooklyn.
They get.
But yeah, go ahead and. You dancing like a say it. Check somebody. You tough? Don't say it on the internet. Go tell one. They'll learn you real quick.
Right fast. Yeah, this is insane. I'm not gonna lie, this is insane. Never
He
seen
can't blame this on mushrooms, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What else do we need to tackle? Nothing, hopefully.
Yo, Ice. How is Zeke? How is Zeke 23?
I was really liking
Zeke 23.
So Power Ghost.
book 2.
Book
Ghost.
2, whatever.
The Tariq show.
The Tariq show.
It's getting good, actually.
No, it's been good until the last scene of the last episode. It was great to me.
Spoiler alert. I'm never watching this. I don't care.
I almost don't want to watch this no more. That's how bad.
It's been kind of good, but it's also been really on the line of novella or soap opera.
It's good. Like if
I used to love novella though. No, don't do that.
If Tyler Perry and 50 Cent sat together and said, "Yo, we just gonna you bring what you bring and I'm gonna bring what I bring and we gonna mash it." That's what this is. This is Tyler Perry's hand is in here somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know how. He's in here.
I don't get that one. But
because
you been watching Ish?
Have you seen any of his shows?
Did you think that Zeke would maybe be 6 years older than he is?
4, but no. No, I don't even see how you can mask that. But 2 maybe, but not 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean 4.
4, yeah. 4 is nuts.
No, the crazy shit is that it's loopholes. You know what I mean? Like it's a little fishy, but
putting.
Yo, I think I hate Ish in TV talk as much as I do music.
Why? Because I don't be loud and boisterous like you.
No, it's because you'll dismiss a show if it's not realistic.
Isn't that what we looking for?
Some shows should be.
When you start talking about,
gotta take it for what it
it's
is.
fiction / non-fiction. So you want it to be as real as possible. That's what made Power as dope as it was. A lot of that shit that they was pulling off, you'll be like, oh yeah, I see how they got that. And we started to diss it when it started getting unrealistic. When the niggas are setting up the connect that was supposedly super duper smart, but he fell for that and you and Tommy killed him. Word. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's when it starts to lose the flair.
I can't say
I don't care about the realism. I care about
all the time.
the storytelling.
Fam, just don't give me no bullshit like that. That's
They're
all.
meaning to tell
Give
me
some
Zeke,
more.
Zeke was 9 years old when he was in first grade and no one noticed.
And now look, he's an athlete, so he's already bigger. So
Yeah.
he's bigger than regular 9-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. You're missing me. If you line him up next to 9-year-olds when he was 9, he's bigger than them. Now you're gonna tell him he's 5. Mm-hmm. Get the fuck.
I said, was nigga 6'3" when I was in 6th grade. I get it though. I'm with you. I'm making laughy, but they should have made him 2 years older.
2, I would
Not 4.
have rolled. 4 is crazy.
Y'all know
You have
Zeke.
no idea what we're talking
Yeah,
And I
it's
love it
fine.
that way.
It's
No,
fine.
I love it that way.
Y'all
Y'all
know-
can get your shit off.
Y'all know Zeke also is a singer, right?
in real life.
Yeah.
He got fired.
That's my fire. He got a record called Ain't No Ho.
You heard it before?
He letting you know what it is, so watch your jokes. That's what I was trying to tell you. Watch your
Oh
jokes.
shit.
Yeah,
My bad, Zeke.
Yeah, just
My bad, Zeke.
Relax. Relax, yo.
Y'all ain't watch Ozark, right?
You damn shit. Who did?
Watch Ozark.
I didn't.
I finished the whole shit.
I'll have it done
By
before
Sunday.
the next
All
pod.
7 was done by Sunday morning.
So time out.
Yo.
So you got a problem with Zeke being 90, but Joe got a problem with Ozark?
No.
What's your problem with? Oh, sorry, Joe. You just gonna have to. You want to walk in the back or something?
Fam, she's shooting niggas in the living room at her leisure, and ain't no blood to clean up, no nothing.
There was blood.
There's so much shit like that in Power too. Like that there's mad fucking
Fam,
unbelievable.
she shot a
murder
nigga
scenes.
with a shotgun in her kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Nothing else broke. Nothing to clean up. They was just on to the next day like they was the Flintstones.
Nah,
Get the fuck out of here. What?
They clean. They didn't show them actually remove the body and all that. So you have
keep
to.
talking.
Oh, sorry. We told you to watch this shit, man.
Yeah, but y'all should give a week's grace period.
It's been out a week.
No, it hasn't.
Hey, we didn't
It
say
dropped
nothing
Friday.
specific.
Yeah, we didn't say
It
nothing.
dropped Friday.
We didn't say nothing specific.
Here's the thing.
I
though.
ain't talking about for me. I'm talking about for the
I'm not talking
viewers.
about. All right, so that's one
I'm
thing
cool.
that really. Well, spoiler alert, but that's something that I just don't understand with people. Something that is highly anticipated drops, and you think everybody is going to wait a week before talking about it in the internet age of we talk about things right now, not just TV shows, just in general.
Still inconsiderate.
No, nobody thinks that. Well, let me step back. Nobody. Some
Not
people might
you.
think
I'm just
that.
saying. No, people really.
Some
think
people
that.
might think that, but there are people that can't get to things immediately
niggas got
when it
kids,
drops.
Of course.
I'm only talking about a week.
That's a long
Not
time.
for me.
In the internet, that's a long time.
But for
all
people
I'm
that's
saying.
out there that's working 2 jobs, dealing with 3 kids when they get home, fucking homeschooling, my kid got suspended. I'm doing all types of shit.
I don't have time to
I just
binge
don't
watch.
have time to watch this show right now the way I want to.
That's real.
I watched the last season of Ozark long after everyone else, and I really enjoyed it that way. Like
You can do that too, I feel like sometimes.
I
It's
really
like,
enjoyed it
If
that
you
way.
let enough time, people already been spoiled the
Yeah,
shit
they
all
don't-
over the
yeah.
internet, then you go back to it, it still could be new.
Now, with this show, with this podcast, I understand us not speaking on nothing. I'm with giving something a week, that part. But the internet, that goes back to what I said before.
They're going to internet.
Yeah, that's like
The internet is why I know the sun is on fuck shit.
what you see.
That's why I binged it.
I haven't seen anything because
I don't
I
wanna-
know
I don't
the
wanna
sun
see
is on
But
bullshit.
see,
You know
like-
you on the bullshit?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
internet
Oh, he's worse than
said
Tariq.
something.
He's worse than Tariq.
But look, you said
But I
that's
think
why,
they'll kill him.
who?
The sun.
I think the sister.
I haven't seen anything. Don't tell me nothing. Let me just see it.
Look,
But
it's not even about the show. I think later
I think
on,
they'll kill him.
I think the sister's gonna kill him.
I think they'll kill him.
Talking about which son? Kane?
No, Dodo.
I don't know.
Jonah.
Jonah.
Oh, you talk. Okay, I'm sorry. You talking about Ozark? I thought you was back on Power.
No, we on Ozark.
You know what?
I think
This don't happen if white people beat their kids.
I think the private investigator is gonna.
Somebody need to whip his ass.
Yo, he's Walter White Jr. all over again.
I don't know who Walter White is. He's white boy.
Breaking
He
Bad.
whip his ass.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Yep. Huh?
He's Anthony.
That's what Breaking Bad.
I've seen it, but
Yeah,
it
but-
ain't in my mental Rolodex like that. He need his ass
Breaking
whipped.
Bad, I think, is one of the greatest shows ever,
It is.
especially of its kind.
You don't think he need his ass whipped?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Marty's encouraging him though and shit.
No, Marty trying to protect him, but
That's
he
true.
needs his ass whipped.
All right, and that's our Ozark take.
Yeah, that's it. We ain't
Yeah,
the
we-
fuck.
cool, cool.
But to what we was saying, to what I was trying to say before
That
about
PI is gonna be the one that fucks everything up though.
Let's keep going.
Sorry.
what I was saying before about shows and shit.
Uh-huh.
There's people that will know like a movie is dropping that everybody's running to go see. It drops Friday. You want to be on the internet, active, and just say, yo, don't nobody spoil this for me. Dog, put your phone down. Stay off. But that addiction to be on there, it's gonna happen.
People
The
used to
only
do it.
way to prevent it is to stay off.
He's right.
He's right.
I
People
don't
used to do it with
understand.
Power
You
all
can't
the time,
control. Yo, like Power. Example: Power drops for those who have the Stars app. Power drops Saturday night at midnight. Now on television, it airs Sunday evening at 9.
Yeah.
People will be mad. Yo, y'all talking about Power already? We watching it live. It's available. There are people like, to me, I think Power comes on Saturday at midnight. That's when I'm click the button, hit play. If I miss it and I know people are talking about it, I just won't open my Twitter app or Instagram because people now screenshotting and all that shit.
Yeah.
But people just refuse to
internet
take. Like yo, dog, it's okay to put your phone down.
Yeah.
Come back when you ready,
That's true.
and nobody wants to do it.
One last thing. Billions is weird without Axe. I don't know.
not
Does anybody else watch Billions?
What season is it on?
I don't even know now.
Yo, what season is Billions on?
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there. Anyway,
I have no clue.
That's all I got.
I'm behind, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm behind also. Billions is one that I watch after everybody has seen it already.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything to say.
So I need to catch up on Billions in succession.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you should watch
the
them
type
both.
of person that you are. You need to watch
1000%.
those.
1000%. And I'm still liking my little In the Dark show with this blind bitch.
Is that the lady that poured the bleach in her face on
Yeah, but
purpose?
blind lady don't sound the same.
It don't hit the same.
Yo, that's the show with the lady. She made herself blind purposely?
No, she was just blind.
Oh, I just read an article about some lady. It might have been a true story. Made herself blind on purpose.
But she was staring at a light trying to get superpowers?
No, she said that she always wanted to be blind. This is a true story. She always wanted to be blind. She poured bleach or some shit in her face, and now she's blind.
Yo, you could just like
I'm gonna go ahead and play this record.
Yeah,
yo.
play a sleeper, bro.
Yeah, I'm
come
gonna
on.
get us right on out of here.
It's still on your ass, Joe, with these R&B sleepers.
Ish can't never fuck with me.
Yeah, see, I went back to my bag. Y'all can have that R&B.
No, that's your bag for sure.
That shit was hard too. So
I liked it. I liked it.
I like the
Nigga
song.
found one little good sleeper.
I ain't like
man.
something. I don't like the fact that he from Jersey and we've kind of
Fam, hip hop is universal now.
acclimated to the. You know what I mean?
No.
Sounding like other
we,
niggas.
We didn't acclimate. See, can you stop that for a second?
That's not true.
No. We didn't acclimate to other niggas. It's just the sound has evolved and grown, bro. Like, this is what the young kids are doing. We used to where there was a New York sound and everybody tried to sound like us. That's moved. So now it's an Atlanta sound. Now
And
it's
everybody trying to sound like them.
So why don't you like it? But it was cool when everybody was trying to sound like us.
What are you talking about?
Niggas, when
That's not. I said I liked the song.
No, you said you don't like that. It's a Nork nigga sounding like that.
The same reason I came in here last week and said, yo, even in fashion, we don't have any regional customs. Everybody look like everybody, sound like everybody.
We're all.
That's why I fuck with Benny and them. That's why
we got Tims and Ups.
Yeah. Like that's why I fuck with them, because they came out and doing what they was doing. They didn't really try to sound like everybody else. They did them. And I appreciate that and I respect that.
That's unfair to the kids, though.
I was just getting ready to say they're older.
Thank you.
They're older.
Like,
A kid coming out. This is
Them
this
niggas
is
40.
it. Huh?
Them niggas 40.
Yeah, they older.
And because they 40, their experimental period ain't what's highlighted. And they had one. It's out if you look for it.
I have it. It is.
And it wasn't this sound.
I'm not disagreeing. What I'm saying is, so you saying because they're young, they don't have to have any individuality?
No, I'm saying
They are having individuality in
is
talking
a
about their shit, what they're dealing with.
Let's hear from the young boys.
go ahead.
Alex, what you saying?
individuality isn't selling right now for that generation. So what you referencing is Benny the Butcher and them. They rap to a certain crowd and age. So I don't know how old the dude was that you just played from Jersey.
young.
He's young, right?
He's young.
So I imagine he did. He knows what's gonna work though right now.
Yo, why your mic always sound like one of the voices on my shoulders? Like, why your voice always sound like my conscience speaking to me?
I'll be right there.
Don't jump.
I'll be right there.
Yo, you know what's fucked up about that?
fucked up.
I'm so mad that my conscience is in my voice.
What voice you wanted?
I hate that shit, yo.
Who voice you wanted?
Like, shut the fuck up. What do you mean? We have the power to make it any voice. Why is it ours? Why is the voice that you hear your voice? It's disgusting.
I'm gonna hug you when we leave, my nigga.
Wait, why?
I got you.
Yo, you think I'm the most morbid person?
Yo,
in
this
the-
nigga said, yo, I hate the fact that my conscience is in my voice.
And then said we got the power.
We have
to
the
make it
power to
voice.
make it any voice. So you can make it a little cute thing then.
I can make it a voice that I would prefer to have phone sex with. Like if I want to hear somebody read me my thoughts, why does it have to be my voice if I'm in charge of it? That's like a human kink that nobody ever really worked out.
I got you.
What?
You the next whatchamacallit, yo. When podcasting is done and you already a prolific penman, you gonna be the next Stephen King, yo. I'm telling you this. Yo, it's gonna be a two thing.
I thought you were gonna say Miss Cleo.
No, it's gonna be one thing on the show to like, do it. And the other one like, Daddy, don't do it. Yo, you different.
What the voices on your shoulder said about that Peloton?
Hang the clothes on it.
Yo, fam.
That's a good closer.
And if it was a baddie voice, I don't know if you'd have just threw clothes on the Peloton. You might have actually worked out on that bitch.
You can do it later, Daddy.
Hey.
Daddy, you good. You good,
Throw one more in
Daddy.
the cup.
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're right.
See, it's easy for me because I don't say it. So every time I'm on, y'all ask.
Yo, you better than us.
Yeah, there we go.
You a bitch, nigga.
Put 2 in there.
Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Hold on. You can't talk over this Stevie like this. Hold on, man. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu. Farewell. Hasta la vista. Arrivederci. Adios. So long. Goodbye. Remember, life is a series of moments, and moments pass, so let's make this one last as if it's all we have. Woo. Stevie might get Wyclef out of here. I don't know. I'm joking, Ish. It's ready to unpack something.
No.
Yo, this nigga will unpack something. Yo, just turn your fucking brain off.
Something wrong.
This nigga is built to pod. Yo, remember the baddies are insecure, the stagnant women want to travel, and the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. Grab an ibuprofen and enjoy your headache. Y'all hold it down till next time. We'll see you this Saturday.
Enough, Daddy.